answer to about?
What's the episode? What's the episode?
They haven't titled it yet.
It's called Game of Thrones 73.
Shit.
I'm not joking. That's actually what it's called.
We started.
Oh, we're live, everybody.
Hey,
just give it a
Hold
title.
on, come back, Will.
No, he's got it.
All right, let's do this.
No,
I'll go to the bathroom after.
No. Okay.
I don't have to go that bad.
All right.
Zach,
Let me check. Let me make sure we're live.
pull towards the table.
Oh, you want me to pull towards?
Oh, fuck.
Let me make sure we're live.
My fucking appendix is about to burst.
Wait.
So go to the bathroom.
All right, wait. Let's introduce ourselves. Can we get an introduction?
Song of Ice and Fire.
Can we get an introduction? All right, everybody. So you guys are seeing us live. If we are live, I don't even know, honestly. But if you are, Bryce, Geekosity.
God damn it, I'm barely.
May or may
I'm pretty out of frame on
I
this
gotta change the title.
We're in frame.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
We're live.
I'm
I
gonna
gotta
have
change
to
the
lean
title.
in really far.
Okay, so I'm Bryce, Geekosity.
I'm Isaac. Hi. I see
Dallas.
on the stream.
Dallas, you don't know me, but you will.
I'm Will.
I'm back.
This is.
I'm the token white guy.
This is guys. This is the series finale, not the season. This is the series finale of Game of Thrones. Oh man.
Sit down.
I
You mean
gotta fix.
sit down. Either fix or sit.
Yo, I just had to say that on camera. This is. I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna let them start.
Did you turn the microphone off from the camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna let them start. Y'all just.
All right.
Fuck the non-spoiler bullshit. We're going straight into spoilers.
Okay.
Hashtag democracy.
Wait. We need a title. We need a title for this. We need a title for this.
America, fuck yeah. I don't know.
No. Sailing towards Americos.
America.
Manifest Destiny. I don't know.
I don't
call
care.
Oh man.
No, that should be the title. I just don't care.
I can't give a shit.
I no longer care.
A game of no one cares.
I simply desire to die.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
No,
Hold on.
A song of no one gives a shit.
A song of no one gives a shit.
A song of I hate this
When
thing.
Jon Snow gets
No,
fucked
a
harder
song
than
of
the
change the channel.
I
just-
just fucking fuck.
Okay.
No, a song of spin-offs.
No.
A song of what the fuck?
No, honestly, the leaked ending
Was real.
Which
was
one?
real.
First or second?
The first one, there was no false.
The one that the dude put like 9 months ago.
What was the?
It was fucking
What was
real.
the second leak?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Because they had a brother that.
Are you live right
on
now?
the set.
Yeah.
Are we live? Okay.
So no, everything's good. We can talk about everything.
Asshole.
Okay. The democracy scene
Oh,
That
was
fuck.
was so ridiculous, and then you're like, and then everybody starts laughing. You're like, haha. And
That
then
was
they, you know what they decide?
hilarious.
They decided on the fucking electoral college.
Yeah.
I know!
Hey, you know these
Electoral.
lords?
Electoral.
The electoral college. What the fuck?
We're just gonna make Britain America right quick. Like
all you're waiting for at the end is just an eagle with a flag flying over.
Yeah. You have that
and
whole
we'll call
scene.
Westeros America, and you're like,
Americos. No, it's
Americos.
Americos.
Like I said, flags over Americos. That's the title.
What the?
Let's do it.
So I just want to hear the United Kingdoms of Westeros.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you know what? We'll
Oh,
let the Northerners secede.
Not to mention, bro. At the end, you see all the Dothraki walking along among the port like civilized.
Hold on. So this is what when y'all was telling me to shut up, because when they lined up when Daenerys stepped out from the thing and I
She's
said,
giving the Mussolini.
and I'm sitting here like wait, hold
speech.
on. Where do all these Dothraki and Unsullied come from?
I don't know.
Because most of the Dothraki died.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
That's not entirely true.
But even last episode, there wasn't that many.
shitload.
There wasn't that many last episode during the fight. Then all of a sudden, it's just a shit ton of these motherfuckers. Like, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you notice at the end, Sully just like fucking multiplied?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on.
they did. They really
Hold up.
God.
How about let's do the full spoiler from the beginning and we do reaction.
So, wait, can we just can we just kind of scroll through the episode really quick?
Oh no, just pause it. Where's the remote?
Yeah.
Pause. Mute the
take
TV.
this and just kind of scroll through the episode.
The TV should the volume should be next to you. Else it should be around here.
Look at this. Look at us. We
Because
just.
I don't even remember.
We're just so unprofessional, guys. I just want y'all to know that.
I'm pretty sure they could already tell. But
I have it.
Thanks
I'm
for that.
sorry.
We're very unprofessional.
Let's kind of just go through it piece by piece.
But listen. This is just.
Is it muted? Muted.
Yeah. Now
No one in fiction has been shafted harder than Jon Snow.
Oh my God.
Okay, you're too far
spoilers?
We're in spoilers,
that
but we
what
haven't
you
got to
just
the
said?
beginning of it. We're
John,
going from beginning to end.
listen. Let's be real. Nothing happened this episode.
Wait,
That's not
Jon
true.
Snow
A lot of
became
shit happened this
Master
episode.
A lot of bullshit, so nothing happened this
Yes,
episode.
But like,
Wait, he got bullshit.
but he's not Jon Snow.
Wait,
Like,
okay,
he's Aegon fucking
okay,
Targaryen.
okay, hold on.
No. His journey was finished because he ended up in the same place he began as a bastard in the fucking North, completely in the Night
Wait, are
Watch.
you supporting the ending right now?
Fuck no.
Okay.
But this is
hold up,
D&D,
hold up,
and this is
hold
how
up.
they think you should end
We're
the
getting
story.
so far ahead of ourselves because we're all mad.
Fuck.
Hang on. I have one question that pertains to the prior episode.
Yes.
And I need Will's intellect on this one.
Oh,
and
okay.
a little
Fuck
bit.
me, right?
No. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Let's hear
Let
fuck
me
science
finish.
on this.
Let me
Allow
finish.
my superior intellect.
Let me finish my fucking statement. Will's intellect and a bit of Dallas is here. Does Dragon's Fire have a lot of kinetic force? That was a big thing that just hit me. Does Dragon's Fire have a fuckload of kinetic force?
Well, because it's blasting stone
Yes,
walls.
because Dragon Fire is not supposed to blow shit up.
Yeah,
It's supposed to burn things
It's
down.
supposed to melt things.
shit.
And last thing,
yeah.
I saw all the stone getting just blasted. I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
where is all this kinetic energy? Where is Newton's third
It's
law?
like-
Never mind. Newton never
What you
existed
don't
in this-
understand is that it's firing constant explosives.
No, they're not explosives though. It's fire.
But
no,
it's
Dragon's
like,
Fire is apparently explosive.
But
Yeah,
it's not, because in
clearly.
the books,
Well,
I
well,
know, it
are we
just
really talking about
melts
the
shit
book?
out.
No, it's a series finale. We're going book. We're
Why?
going book.
Why?
Because
Because this is clearly not the book. It hasn't been since the 4th season.
because
so
it's
it's completely
fifth
irrelevant.
season. Fifth season.
Same shit.
But it's because this shit is so much bullshit. At least in the book, you understood. It took Aegon Targaryen and his dragons fucking forever to melt one fucking building. And his dragon was the size of a mountain.
Yeah,
and it still took forever to melt the building.
Yeah,
Damn.
but at the same
And it
time,
was stone.
when you have an hour and a half, you're not gonna spend half of that for
Right.
a fucking stone building to be burned by a single fucking dragon.
You can't have,
Listen,
you can't have Jon Snow
Listen.
curling over for an hour and a half.
Oh
Are
my
you done
God.
yet? Shit, he's still going! And fucking hiding.
Speaking of that, I was like, did that? All right, that dragon just burned the fucking Iron Throne. That means there should be no king. I was like, fuck.
That's what I was
say
gonna
democracy.
say. Yeah,
Fuck,
yeah.
say democracy. And then when he did it, I was like, no, fucking no, don't do this to me.
I think
Democracy rules.
to answer the why does it have so much force? I'm pretty sure that D&D just are like, hey, this season we don't really have anything to guide. We're gonna take popular media. Dragons now just do a Fushro Da, and fucking that's the power.
On top of the fire.
On top of the fire, they're like, yeah, we actually took it.
They
We were
combine-
inspired by
they-
elements of popular media.
Oh, they said, look, Skyrim had dragons. We could pull this off.
Yeah, we
We
can do
could
that.
pull this
Alright
off.
guys, I need to preface too that we ended up finishing off 2 bottles of alcohol during this episode.
and that was without me taking
yeah,
shots.
yeah, it was out him.
I only took a few shots.
Look, we
I
had to,
think.
because oh my god, this episode. So look, listen.
Oh,
So
Lord.
let's start before we jump. So
Speaking
so
of
I told
dragons,
them-
Twitter's about to be on fire.
Oh, Twitter is. There's a meme. I can show you guys. I just was watching it right
Let's go
now.
through this.
Fuck
All
it.
right,
Okay.
hold on.
Thoughts
So we
on the
have-
ending. Thoughts on the ending.
Did you just hit this TV?
So it's Game of Thrones. Thoughts on the ending.
Alright.
That's complex
So,
media. That's
we have the
super
first,
funnier.
2-3 minutes of Tyrion walking against the camera with a bunch
Yeah.
of shit in the
Oh,
Oh, there
background.
was so much dead moments.
Oh,
Now,
man.
mind you, I enjoyed
Boring.
some of them because I thought they were warranted.
Right, because they
Some
did
of them.
too fast earlier in the,
Yeah,
in the
but
series
because
season.
if this entire last episode was packed with nothing but like dialogue, I would hate it. But it wasn't. In fact, it had too many dead moments. In fact, the entire hour and 10 minutes.
the opening scene? Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, him just walking all somber. There's a bunch of
And
burned
then, hold on,
shit.
but
There
am
was
I
a-
the only one who
there
noticed
was
that
a little
John
bit
and Davos
dialogue.
literally popped up out of nowhere? Like,
Yeah.
one moment he's walking by himself, then the camera switches and they're right behind him.
Yeah,
and I'm
there
like,
was a
where
lot
did
of
these niggas come from?
teleporting.
Yeah.
Arya?
Yeah.
Hold on. Remember when I said, and I was like,
No, that makes
what-
sense. That makes
Arya,
sense.
Arya left!
No, she didn't.
No,
She left on a horse.
No, she
Wait,
got out of the middle of the
Arya,
goddamn
why the hell would she have
city.
left?
Snuffed by
I don't
Aldo
know.
and Sully to get up there.
Because
though.
none of it,
She was
none
like,
of it
I'm
makes
sorry.
sense.
She lost all her
No,
powers.
I'm sorry. You weren't
She
convinced.
lost.
Yo, all right.
She
You weren't
lost her
convinced
powers
by
last
her
episode.
Bravo Shonen
you
training
know
arc
what?
didn't convince you.
Yeah.
She lost all her.
Totally
She lost all her
useful
powers
right there.
last episode, and then she somehow got her stealth abilities back. No, well, she found her cloak of invisibility.
And now she's
just popped up out of nowhere.
Her cloak of plot armor and
just
hit it.
Look, listen. We didn't really speak on it last month. Well, we did. The bitch got ultimate plot armor, and she made it out the entire series, basically fucking unscathed with one tiny little scar on the top of her head.
All right, we have to keep
hang
going
on.
forward.
Guys,
listen, no, we said this is gonna be a long ass fucking stream.
One
man,
quick thing. We had a death pool. Who lost a person in a death pool?
Nope, didn't lose a single one.
We lost the bear. We lost Liana.
Yeah, you and me did.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't remember.
3, 4, 3, bitches.
Everybody
Yo,
else
man,
survived.
I'm just gonna say something. I don't have favorite characters anymore because my first one was Ned Stark.
Dead.
My second one was Robb Stark.
Dead.
And my third one was Oberon. So quite frankly, I don't have favorite characters anymore. I'm just like, everyone dies.
1, 3, and 4.
Bottom Morgunas, motherfucker.
But here's the thing, everyone didn't die though. Like so many people made it out this show alive.
Well, yeah, all of them were
My
white,
friend,
female,
we,
and crippled.
I'm good.
Yeah.
The combination of the three.
Because
No, not true.
We lost
Tyrion's
our-
not crippled.
we
He's
lost
just
our-
short.
Oh, we did.
Alright,
Okay,
He's short.
we
What
had
do you
to
mean
take a
short
shot.
guy?
Oh, you
Guys.
mean handicap.
We had to take a shot
Yeah.
because we lost
We
the
lost
Deadpool.
our Deadpool.
Yeah.
Deadpool. So
I actually think I did really well.
I
I think I said Danny would die.
I for sure said Danny would
I
die.
think I said the same
we
as
all
well.
knew Danny.
Danny
Yeah,
was,
Danny was gonna
it was obvious that John was going to kill Danny.
No, not to them. Last episode, they thought Arya was gonna do it.
Yo,
Wait,
they're not
wait.
gonna give her two.
I will.
They're not gonna give her
I
two.
will say that.
I can't remember.
Wait,
Yo,
wait,
if they give her two, I'd riot.
Okay, wait. Let's keep going through it because we'll cover.
Oh, you know
Danny's
what? I
stats.
tell you what. I'm gonna play this episode on silent in the
Yeah,
background
yeah.
so we can comment on any of the scenes.
With the
What sort of?
next 10
Okay, well,
minutes.
see,
So,
now
right now-
now he's digging up his dead sister and brother that he's pretty
Yeah.
sure is down there. I don't know what led him. I mean, well, he knew to go down there because he
Yo,
told him to go
if
down
that
there.
dragon head is still intact, why didn't they just hide in there?
Yeah.
Did I say that last episode? I said when we was watching it, I said,
Holy shit,
what
the
is
dragon's
hiding
fucking
in the dragon?
come on,
I said,
come on.
hide in the dragon's head. Hide in the dragon's head. You're
There
gonna be
was-
good.
Based on where Tyrion was walking, there was a fuckload of area that look at all
It's
the
like
area
in
that
the-
Jimmy's
No,
Danny run
no,
like.
he's like, you know what? There's a golden fucking hand right here.
But wait, last episode when they showed them crumbling, they
boom,
showed
boom,
it. They
boom.
showed it
The
coming towards
entire
them.
catacombs.
Yeah,
were
the
just
entire
like
shit should have been
smushed.
fucking.
There
yeah,
should be
bro.
no
Yeah, yeah.
ceiling to that. It should be all
There should be no.
gone.
You shouldn't be able
It's
to.
like he removed what 5 fucking bricks. We can
Rocks.
count them right now. Let's see.
Wait, he's
One.
like,
Wait, hold on.
he's like, this first rock, I dedicate
One
to
rock.
you, Father.
One rock.
He's just taking out
This
rock.
second-
One second rock, I dedicate to you.
Two rocks.
Varys, he's just one at a time.
third rock.
And we get Cersei's face on the third rock.
Oh
Yo,
my
but like,
God.
One
but-
from the
but-
fucking surface.
first of all, they
Yeah.
shouldn't be recognizable
They
because
should be fucking
Their
No.
faces should be smushed. It should be
not even
blood,
their faces. It should
smushed.
just be like they should be like a mat.
4,
Yeah.
A mat of just.
Yeah.
5.
That's a half rock.
Doesn't matter. It's a rock.
Are you saying
For
that
his
because
size,
it's-
it's a full rock. For his
Can't
size,
do
it's
a
a full
full
rock.
rock.
Did anyone else laugh at seeing Tyrion just grab these rocks? Because
Yes.
He is a dwarf. He is
Yes.
You know what I was just like thinking in my head was
Well, he did
this
4
poor
or 5
No,
rocks?
five
they
rocks.
made him do this and they're like cry and he's looking at these like well made up corpse. They have their makeup on, so they have like slight scars. They're like
5
cry.
fucking
Look
rocks.
at how well their faces are still
Somehow,
Holy
hold on.
shit.
At 3 rocks, it was just her face.
They're preserved.
At 5 rocks, we see half their body.
That was
By the way,
amazing.
at that angle, it almost looks like he's like slamming it
Smashing
into her
their
face.
faces.
That's
Like,
what
"Oh, fuck,
I
Someone
have to fucking die.
Oh
I
my
wanted to
God.
kill you, Cersei.
Well, at the same time, like for me, what sold this for me was Peter Dinklage's performance because the guy's a freaking
Oh,
legend.
yeah,
he-
he's
Yeah.
He's-
and that's
he
why you
killed it.
feel
He
bad
killed
for
it.
Peter
Yeah.
Dinklage.
All of them. All of
That's
them.
not what I
You're
did this
You're like,
episode.
you're like,
So-
hey, and you have to do some acting when this is clearly done.
Yo, have
So
you seen?
apparently,
Have you seen the
Oh,
videos
okay.
of Kit Harington like
Yes.
everybody's like, oh, what's
All
up?
of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Alright,
what's
alright.
this?
Describe this season in one word.
Disappointing.
And then they was like,
I don't know,
really?
epic.
He starts laughing. He's like, no, I'm just playing. It's epic.
Look,
Yeah.
they saw it. They
Hang on,
multiplied.
This is where Bryce looked at me. This is Arya walking through the dead city, and Bryce is just like, she was on a horse.
I was thinking that's
I
what
was
makes it. Where's the
like,
horse?
Where'd the horse
What
go?
is the horse?
They made such a big deal about that.
And John,
anyway.
the second I saw John in the first scene, I was just thinking.
Hold on.
I just kept thinking of Kit Harington being like, summarize this word in one.
Disappointing.
Disappointing.
The entire time he was on the scene, I kept thinking that.
Honestly.
Okay. How in the fuck did Grey Worm teleport up there?
How in the fuck did that flag teleport up there?
Last time we saw them, they were next to each other.
That's
next
true.
thing you know, Grey Worm's at the top of the stairs waiting for him.
How many meters?
Somehow.
How many meters do you think that is?
Like
How close
Grey
she is to
Worm.
like John?
Yo, not to mention, why hasn't she been taking unsullied faces? She can literally just whoop. I'm gonna go up there, stab her in
they
the
forgot.
face.
They
She
literally
ran
forgot
out of
about
magic
her.
juice.
They
For
forgot about
By
her
the way,
face still.
can we talk about how like there was a perfectly rational way to fix this? You have a shapeshifter, a person with the actual, keys to the actual kingdom, and all she has to do is go over there, kill Dany, take her face, abdicate as Dany
Dragon
to
would've
Jon.
killed her.
That's everything.
The dragon would have killed her.
They wouldn't have killed Jon.
They would have killed Daenerys, or would have killed Arya as Daenerys, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Okay. Let's. I mean, we know what's happening
And then
now.
a lot of dragon porn here.
Yeah, we don't care. I'm curious. Why did Drogon not fucking kill Jon?
Because
he's a Targaryen.
I can't buy that. I can't buy that
There was a
explanation.
big scene.
Because they never explained it ever.
This scene fucking infuriated me, where Jon's walking up the steps and then Daenerys comes out with the wings.
Yeah.
Hey,
here we go.
We look at each other like, we said it's
Oh no! Sephiroth! What the fuck?
No, that
She's got one too many wings.
Yeah. Like, be careful, Daenerys. You might cut yourself on that edge.
This one scene, that one moment solidified this entire season was just how many cool shots can we get? How many cool scenes can we get? This whole season was just cool moments. It wasn't storytelling.
It was like, hey,
it wasn't character. It was cool moments.
I thought this fucking army was decimated.
Yeah.
And they're back at full numbers.
We're decimated.
During
the long night when our swords are on fire and then we're dead.
Well, I'm pretty sure that was just a contingent, though.
No, but that
you wouldn't send the entirety of the fucking
did send the entirety of
They literally said it.
All of them.
They literally said it at the next episode. They said
most of
the Dothraki are gone. And he moved them off the board.
There should be
because they were gone.
Straight up, he said we're at 10%, a tenth of all of our armies, of the Unsullied and Dothraki.
Well, all things considered, though, they had like 12 ships of Dothraki.
Dude, I mean,
What?
the Dothraki, I care less about the Dothraki. That's
a shit ton of Unsullied.
Like 12.
That's a
like
shit
12.
ton.
That is still more than 2 fucking ships of Dothraki.
Well, they started with like 20,000, I think, Unsullied.
Yeah, but they like the Dothraki perfectly align in ships. Like they're like horse to horse to horse to horse. They
you're right.
They're Tetris experts. I'm positive about that.
They didn't make a big deal about
it. Her speech was straight up Stalin. Like it was just. So we conquered, and now we're gonna continue liberating the world from tyrants.
I thought she was pretty quick. She wasn't.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I think she needed a podium and to be smashing her
hands
on it.
Wait, we don't have podium.
I'm like, so you're you've liberated everyone. And across the sea. You came here and you liberated the people of King's Landing by murdering by murdering at least half of them.
You know what I was expecting here? What would have been more satisfying if Tyrion just shanks her right here.
I thought he was.
I was like, yo,
I thought he was
I was like, don't do it. You're right next to Unsullied. Don't do it. You're gonna fucking die.
No, but obviously, he just saw his family die. He killed Varys. This is his fault. Why wouldn't what a boss ass way to go out.
Okay, no. This is not his fault. This is her fault.
No, but
Actually,
what? No, obviously it's her fault.
So
but
don't say it's his fault.
It's his fault because he didn't have
guys,
stop.
hang on a second.
What would he have done?
I just want to let you viewers know, we are 18:50. I just paused it right now. We're 18 minutes 50 seconds in right now. We are replaying the whole episode and commenting as we go. I'm going to try to not pause anymore, and if I do, I will let you
Honestly,
know.
we ain't playing this whole goddamn episode. This shit long.
Why not?
Yo,
it's going to be a long podcast. You fucking said it.
There's a lot of bad here. That's
right. Why. I don't want to see it again. I think that's what's annoying the shit out of me.
I played it again.
Keep playing it. I think we'll jump to the end.
From Winterfell to Dawn. From Landsport to Cross.
There's a lot to talk about, starting from the hostage exchange. That last 20 minutes has a lot.
There's a lot.
I was halfway like this feels like Emperor Palpatine in front of the entire Senate.
Yeah.
My new empire!
If those fucking Unsullied were marching and it was like a 3/4
Oh
angle,
no!
it
Oh,
would have
no.
been a Nazi,
Oh,
like
no.
a Hitler shot.
I think you mean the scar scene in Lion King?
No, it would have just been a Nazi shot. And I would be like,
wait a second.
oh shit, she's Hitler.
You know what would have
Look,
been
music.
great?
Music symbol.
Music.
She should be singing "Be Prepared" at the same time, right?
It would have
Yeah.
been great to see Arya pull out her flying ability that she killed the Knight.
I thought she was Superman up there
right
too.
here. You see Arya just
I thought she was
fly through
too.
the air.
It's just, you see, it's slow motion. Come with me.
Yeah.
And you'll
And
see.
There should be
I would've
Unsullied.
loved
Just
it
look
if
up
there
and be
was a
like, what the
musical.
fuck are these people?
In this if there was one musical in here somehow,
Oh,
I would have
no.
loved.
I would have loved this
No,
episode.
I would've loved this.
Do you know
recommended to
what? Do you know what episode the musical would have to be on? It would be the burning of the city, and it would be it's a hunk and bird in love.
I just want to set the world
on
on fire.
Jeez.
Burn up.
Oh.
I don't know. This season really, if you just added the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme like 5 times an episode, you'd be like, yep, that's about right.
The first time you need to always
And like everybody looks around, they're like, and like it would have been perfect.
And you slaughtered a city. You
like
did,
right
bitch.
here, yeah.
Like, and I thought she was gonna be like Jakar. What was it, Jakar?
Jakaris.
I thought she was gonna say Jakaris right then and there. So I would
I
have been like, you know
just
what?
threw his fucking
Is
hand.
anyone else shocked that he's still alive?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I called that he would
can't
live, and I.
believe-
No.
After doing
I
those
said Tyrion was gonna live. I for sure said
Disrespectful
Tyrion was gonna live.
fucking
No, no.
thing of just taking his pin of handed. By the way, this motherfucker has been handed 3 fucking kings, 1 queen technically.
Listen.
Holy shit.
Ned threw his pen too. And
no,
Robert
that's
told him. Robert told him.
That's only half true, Isaiah.
Do it again.
Okay,
He gave it back to him and said,
okay.
"You're gonna stay, or I will kill
He
you."
pulled off it.
Alright, cool.
He pulled off his pin and he's like, "I'm done." And Robert's like, "No, you're fucking not." This
Like,
motherfucker just threw the pin.
and
I
she
thought
said-
he was
and she
gonna
said,
die
"Take
right
him."
there.
So that was fair. She said, "Take him."
I thought she was gonna kill him right there.
I
The
thought
moment he-
I thought it was gonna be
Why?
Dallas.
Like, no,
I thought it was gonna be
okay.
right there
So
for her.
here's one of like my big issues with this show is that the people who spill blood for some reason don't actually get anything.
Yeah.
And it's like okay, that's one of the reasons why I can't stand Sansa is that she's
Thoroughly
like, oh,
enjoyed your
I know how
video.
I know how to
It's
fight, I know how war
good.
happens.
I'm
You've
glad
never been
to
on
hear
a
that.
battlefield. Shut the fuck up,
Motherfucker! She's been hunted. She's been tortured. She's had so
Raped.
much dark shit happen to her.
Does that translate into battle prowess?
It
sir?
translates into understanding people, which is the entire point of being a
Show.
politician.
Oh.
So shut up. You're super wrong about Sansa. I still hold that you are 100% wrong about
I'll
that.
just give
I
my
just don't-
opinion
Other
here.
shot glasses, please.
I'll
Your
give
face
my
get
opinion
red,
here.
sir.
Fuck Sansa. That's about all.
See, the God has spoken. So you're
That's
obviously wrong.
That's the only
God
point I
King Will
have.
has
Hang on,
already.
I have
Can we
this
get the
fuck
other one?
Sansa.
Hey, I do want to say this.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll sit on my throne.
even knowing
What
the
are the glass?
spoilers, I didn't think it was going to be
Those are the
as
glass.
boring as it actually turned out to be. And
I
I knew
can't
the
stand
spoilers.
Sansa.
I knew the 3 main things that were going to happen.
I don't get that.
I
I
know-
like Sansa in this.
I
John's a
knew-
piece of shit.
They're all pieces of shit.
John wasn't a piece of shit.
John could have
Well,
done
we're going
better.
back.
John became a piece
No,
of shit.
John
He
became a
became
piece of
the
shit
one he
this season.
loved. And he
This
did-
season.
How many times did he say, she's my queen?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did
One
Sansa
more.
kill her? Did Sansa kill Daenerys? I don't think so.
Alright,
She's just
guys,
like, I'm just gonna go over here and just see
John,
the fucking
no.
meat.
Fuck with
So-
John in this episode.
So
Fuck John in
guys,
this whole
we were
season.
playing.
He killed the actual
I don't give a
title.
fuck about his.
He only did it because the short man told him
Oh,
to.
I'm sorry.
No,
Did you kill the woman you loved?
Okay, so no, wait, no, real talk though.
what
When
the-
I was watching
the
this
mad
episode, I was
disrespect for
annoyed.
John, bro.
No, when I love John. They screwed his character so much in this season to the point where even his defining character moment at the end was not him realizing I actually really have to do this. It was
Someone telling
It
you
was
to.
basically Tyrion telling him she's gonna murder your sisters. So
Well, probably murder you first.
she's probably gonna murder you and your sisters. So you probably should do this. And John's just like, damn, I really don't want to do this. Still,
Alright, hang
but
on,
I'm gonna do it.
hang on.
I guess I should do it. Like, it wasn't a decision that he came to as a character, as a moment that he realized, like, no, this is real. After even seeing what she did, even seeing her burn down half a city,
I disagree
he
with you.
still said he still was going to let her fucking rule.
No, I think he's
Nah.
right. I totally think he's right.
Okay, hey, hold on. So what's he gonna say?
So I'm saying that John was already since that scene, since last episode, he had been conflicted.
Easy.
Easily. Now,
He killed one
I
of his
agree.
own North.
I agree.
I
Conflicted.
think the pushing point, because basically, Tyrion had kept telling him, like, kind of like notably saying, like, maybe you should kill her without saying it.
Yeah.
And the whole, your sisters are gonna get killed too. That was his pushing point.
Yeah, because that's always what it is.
He's conflicted in this fucking scene.
I mean,
where he's talking
okay,
to
I
Tyrion
do
right
know
now.
I do know the single moment when he decided this is gonna happen was when him and Danny was talking, and he said, "What about everyone else? What about everyone?" Because when she said,
So sorry.
Isaiah.
I'm so sorry.
on stream
Get
too.
out of here.
But so she says. She
Well, they just
says
said
to
it's
him
on
like
stream.
she says, "Oh, I know what's good." He says, "What about?" And she says, "You know what's good." He says, "But what about everyone else?" The moment he realized, okay, I kind of have to do this, is when she says, "They don't get a choice."
Yeah.
Well, again,
That was the defining
they
moment.
were literally
It's like
recreating
it's
Jamie and Cersei.
It's like in episode
No one else
3
matters.
where both freaking
Well, it was a callback to it was supposed to be a callback to when Tyrion said, she knows, and he says you get a choice, and she says no one gets a choice.
No one gets a choice.
And that was to him to go, okay, she's bad, but it just. I guess maybe my issue is it was rushed. This shit happened within like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but like,
And I get it. But
yeah,
I think that's my issue with the fact that it was 6 episodes.
Killing
It was
Daenerys-
6
they
episodes.
killed her in 5 seconds.
They did. I thought they were gonna wait to the end of the episode.
No. 40 minutes in, she dies.
And
That's it.
But it's only 40 minutes because they dragged out the entire fucking
Hey,
thing.
guess what? I did get my my guess though. There was an epilogue.
There was an epilogue. It was a. Okay, hold on.
Yo,
wait,
hold on.
we're not there yet.
We haven't talked about.
Well, let's wait till we get there in the episode.
Hold on,
Yeah,
we haven't talked
a
about. We haven't talked about how Drogon was burning everything longer than it took for Dany to die.
Also,
Like, he's just
screaming
at the top of his lungs longer than his master took to die.
But yeah, here's another thing too. So yeah, we were doing a drinking game and stuff.
Tay?
We've now gone through 3 bottles of alcohol, one
Not
bottle
full.
of whiskey.
Not full.
Not full, yeah. But I went through all my rum, my Kraken. We all went through the Bushmill whiskey,
Yeah.
and now the Patron is gone. So guys, let's all take another drink just for fun. Bryce
I'm good.
can't.
Yeah, I'm good.
There's a discussion that I'm gonna put on pause, but remember the Lord of Light. The Lord of Light discussion needs to happen.
Who's that again? Who's the Lord of Light? About the Lord of Light?
Who is that?
Why did he bring John back?
Where did magic go? Like I don't really. There's
Hold
a
on.
lot of.
Where did magic go? I was trying to figure it out. No, Arya took on the magic.
It left Westeros
And then
when
came to Arya.
the Red Woman just turned to fairy.
No.
That's-
No, when she died, Arya got all of her powers.
Who's the prince that was promised? I guess it's
Bran?
Right, okay, so here's something too.
Come on. We're not going into the fact that nothing in this show paid off correctly.
Not to mention Bran's kind of an asshole as the 3 hours.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Wait till we get
That's
to the episode,
old.
okay?
That's old.
Yeah,
Bran has been a fucking robot for the last 2 seasons.
All right, gents, I want you to take your drinks, including you, Dallas. So here's the thing. We did miss one drink moment, and that's when he said, "But she's queen."
Oh yeah.
We drunk.
No,
I didn't.
No,
I
didn't.
Because I was like, no, that's it.
The last
That's
thing
it.
they had said, because he
And
had
that's
said
still.
it actually twice in this conversation. He had said, "She's queen."
yeah.
No, he says your. And,
Yeah.
and that's what you said. No,
No.
I said yeah. We should have drunk because he still said it.
No, he said your queen, and I told, and you're like, let's drink, and I'm like, no. He didn't say my queen or refer to us.
Nah, it
But
should
there was
have worked.
In the conversation, he did say, she's our queen.
Yeah.
Towards the end, so that was that's
America, book, yeah. Sorry, Americos.
Americos.
Oh,
fucking coast. This show.
Will, you are now
Honestly.
cut off, my friend. Because you said you wanted to drink enough for
Perfect.
being able to work tomorrow.
Listen. This honestly, I don't know what to fucking say about this episode and just how Honestly, to me, it was boring. Like, I was sitting here watching it on my... I was on my phone, on Twitter, trying to see other people's reactions to how fucking annoying this episode was.
Was everybody just exclamation points?
Yes,
what the fuck?
Twitter's just like, yeah, this... Yeah, no,
it's just, it's just like playing Metal Gear Solid.
Okay. John talks with Tyrion. Tyrion gives a weird speech.
This is fucking show. This shit is long.
Yeah, I took a piss in the middle of this.
Okay,
he did. He for sure took a piss. Came back. He's like, oh, they're still here.
Like,
yeah, I could hear part of it too in the bathroom.
Right, Zach went to the bathroom to take a piss 3 times in the fucking episode. No,
missed nothing.
No, I went at the very end when the credits rolled.
Yeah, multiple people took pisses.
No, you're right.
I went once in the episode. And I went right here.
Nothing changed.
Nothing. I said it. A few things. Literally this episode. So reading the spoilers, and the main 3 things that is spoiled for this episode was Jon kills Daenerys.
Of course, we all knew that was gonna happen.
Bran becomes king.
That was dumb as shit, but we're not there yet.
No, but hold on. I'm saying Bran becomes king, and then Jon goes to the north. Jon gets exiled to the north. That was and Sansa becomes like kind of queen. Sansa becomes queen. So those were the spoilers. What else happened this fucking episode?
Arya decided to go to Westeros.
Americos.
Super West.
Arya decided to become Christopher Columbus.
No, she's not Columbus. She's the one who did it before Columbus.
Canonically, there's an Easteros and like...
It's Essos, isn't it?
There's Essos.
Essos, right? Which is to the east.
Yeah, there's also...
There's nothing to the
west. She said,
what's
west of Westeros?
And there's a Supremos or something like that.
Supremos is in the south?
Southos. Yeah,
wait, so the South has risen again?
There is actually...
The South has risen again.
You said risen.
I did. Shut up.
Other continents, yes.
No, there's multiple continents on this. But the part is... it's gonna take us forever. That's why I say screw watching the whole thing. It's gonna take us. I'm gonna talk.
Okay. Yeah, but we need to talk about the episode and then we need to talk about.
Turn it off and we just go through it.
No, we always go through the whole episode and then we have our general
thoughts. That's why I said turn this off.
No.
Just go through
this is an hour and a half episode. Can you actually recite all 1 hour and a half of this episode?
Yes, because it was so boring that I remember exactly why.
That's not how that works. I don't remember boring
things. All right. While we're in this boring scene, we're gonna go one at a time. I have a question, and everybody gets like 30 seconds.
Okay, hang on.
Wait, shut the fuck up.
Here we go.
He
was talking first.
Big question though.
He was talking
first.
We're gonna try.
God Emperor's talking.
We're gonna go through this. It's about the stream.
From a viewer.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, guys. I'm sorry.
What's the viewer? No. That's
viewer.
Please, viewer.
All right, viewer. Timothy.
Oh, Tim!
The MVP.
He's a real one.
Timothy asked, "Lol, is Bran Lord of Light?"
Yes.
No.
Lord
of Light is a real person.
I don't even know.
You have to wait till the spin-offs to know that.
Yeah. I can tell you, the Lord of Light is a real person. They talk about his story.
Bran is the Lord of Light.
Apparently, Marsman 1330. God, fuck you for spelling Leet.
Marsman Leet.
Yeah, Marsman Leet. That's what I'm gonna call you. Said, yup, lol.
Sold.
Woo!
Alright, question.
Go.
Okay, so here, just one at a time. You get 30 seconds to talk.
Alright, let's go.
Can't a series that has built up great reputation over this time, is it ruined in the last season? Is this now the legacy of the show? Is this over? Will this forever be?
Sorry. Go one more time.
Given this is 7 seasons or 6 seasons of really good TV, 7th season, and then an 8th season.
I'll say 6 seasons.
Okay.
I'll say 5 because season 2
5 is great.
Ball.
Shut up. No,
is this lost? Is this a do not recommend show now because?
Okay. Wait. One at a time.
Go for it. What do you say?
I wanted to save this one to the end. This is a big question that I wanted to ask everyone, saying, would you recommend this to other people?
I agree.
We can save it.
Let's
save it. We're in a boring part. I have some thoughts.
This was such a weird part where Drogon rose out of the snow. Like, why is he out in the snow?
How long has this nigga been laying there?
He's protecting. He's not allowing it.
But how long has he been laying there for snow to fucking cover him.
Well,
yeah!
There's a blizzard.
Is this snow or is this ash?
I think this is
both.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I'm
At
pretty sure
first,
this
it
is
seemed like ash, but
It's a combination.
Yeah.
it went from ash to snow. But
and,
it
like,
didn't do it in a
I guess
smart
it's
way.
full
But
on
wait,
winter.
there was no
'Cause
snow
later-
like 4 weeks later.
Yeah,
When
they're
they-
showing like Bran saying
there's no
goodbye
snow
to
later.
Jon
Yeah, it's
Snow.
fucking
that's
winter.
what the fuck
They
happened to
fucking
winter?
winter
Right?
left. Winter came and gone.
Wait, this was the long winter. Fuck you.
This is supposed to be the longest winter, and winter
Winter
came
was
and gone.
like 7 years?
Yeah.
Winter came and gone in this
3-week
fucking
winter.
show, bro. Oh my, this season really encapsulates for me, right? The fact that the showrunners just completely ignored
It's like, well, what's
everything. They ignored continuity. They ignored just
Time
continual
travel?
set design. They ignored
Teleportation.
but they ignored everything this season. It was like, come on. Even not even this season though. Somebody had brought it up before, not in this, but I was listening to. So you know how before armor used to matter, and then from season like 7 and on, armor stopped. No, armor used to matter.
I mean,
Remember?
okay, no. That depends on when you're talking.
Jorah?
Jorah Mormont.
Jor-El?
Jor-El, I
Fucking
know.
Superman?
Jorah, I don't remember that. So
Jorah Mormont, yeah.
remember when Jorah first season he's fighting the Dothraki and he catches one of the Dothraki swords on his armor. He catches it and
It
then
still pierced his armor though.
Yeah.
barely he caught
It
it,
pierced it a lot.
but he caught it and was able to kill him. And he was like, okay, and he walked out unscathed, not unscathed, but he was alive. And this
Barely.
and it wasn't barely. He
Barely.
was not barely alive
Yes,
in that fight.
he was
No, he
barely.
wasn't, dude.
Alright,
He
I got
barely
I
made
just
it
want.
out.
I watched it.
Hey, we're talking
But-
examples. All you're saying is yes
yeah.
or no.
But so back then, armor mattered. You can get hit, and you may not get killed if you have enough armor.
Oh,
on.
you're talking about that slow visceral combat where
Oh,
yeah.
Now,
Come on.
seven
The old
season
days.
season 7 and onward, it's
It-
like
it
one
went
slice
from-
and you're just gone.
it went
Your
from,
body's your guts is flying
what
out
is
in
it?
one slice.
It went from
Like-
fucking what the
God
fuck is
damn.
that game? For Honor to like DMC.
Oh no.
Because that like
No,
it was,
no. It didn't even turn to DMC. It turned into fucking Dynasty.
Like
Warriors.
literally the
Yeah,
Dothraki,
yeah.
the cold part.
It's a fucking movie.
All right, Bryce, what's your point?
Here comes
So
the
Why
other
does it
my
matter?
point, because it continues my annoyance with the fact that everything that you built the show up before, you just lost
Ignored.
it.
Oh,
Like,
totally,
you ignored
totally.
it and lost it. Like
Well,
the
let's see.
the reality of battle just got lost because
Well,
it's
let's see.
like
The moment they bring in a fully grown dragon, does armor
no,
really matter?
yes,
Three
yes.
full-grown dragons.
Yes.
That's right, 3 fully grown dragons.
Yes.
Does
Guys.
armor matter to Dragonfire?
Guys,
But we're not talking about
really
Dragon
wanna
Fire.
talk
We're
about
talking
this.
about
Hey,
fighting.
guys, this
Okay.
ain't-
All right.
All right. By the way, did anyone else
Oh, when
find the
it's unknown-
music
when
in the
she's-
scene kind of weird?
Yes, a
Yeah.
lot of the music in this.
Well,
episode was weird.
I'm not gonna.
No. The choir was really weird for the show.
Okay.
Also, she kept talking
God.
about that she couldn't count to 20.
I think
That was
I think
a fucking thing that she
we
kept
all
bringing
every
up.
But she
person in
brought
this
it twice.
room cringed when she's hugging John and she's giving that like little speech where she's like, "You could be," and everybody hears just like the writing on this is.
I honestly expected
It's
him
so on. It's just so on the nose.
What, Star Wars prequels?
No.
It's so.
God.
I was expecting them both to stab each other in this scene. That they were both, that she was gonna kill him, and then
you
he's
know what?
surprised that he was gonna kill her.
You know what? I would have accepted that if they both daggered each other at the same
That
time.
would've been
I would have
That would
been
have
like,
been kind of interesting because it's
I
like the
would've loved that.
Targaryens. No, it's the death of the Targaryen
Targaryen.
house.
I would
really
have
funny.
accepted the fuck out of that.
I'm surprised John didn't at one point say, "Yes, but you still burned little children who couldn't count to fucking 20."
See, what I really...
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
that would've been a
That's a
good one.
good one.
Little
That would've
children,
been a good
like
one.
you used to be.
Yeah.
I
You
wanted
burned them.
I
They
wanted
don't
him
get
to
a
take
choice.
out his
That's a
actual
good one.
sword and cut her down. Where instead of embracing him, he would have said no.
Why the
can't do
fuck
it.
was
and then went,
Longclaw?
"Cha-cha!"
Why was
will-
Longclaw not in her? Why was it?
That
I
was
trying to think of
weird.
that.
I don't think
Like, my
that
nigga-
Long Claw has been in her.
I was like, my nigga, you have this amazing sword. Ram it through this bitch. Through her star.
We already did.
I actually thought it was Needle at first. I was like, Arya smack for us.
I was wondering why you were saying that.
Did
I
you
was
put,
like,
did you
I
put
love
the
that.
John mask on? Because they're
Oh my
like, damn
God.
it.
That would've been awesome!
No! If Arya was hiding as Jon Snow making out with Dany.
Yeah, but you can't
And
do
then
that unless you
stab
take
with
his
But
face.
Will,
Yeah, but
that
that
would have made the
would've
episode
been-
so
That
much
would have been
worse.
even better. She killed
No, but
Jon
it wouldn't
Snow.
have been possible because of Drogon protecting her. He knew.
Wait. What if it even? She killed Grey Worm and took his face.
That
Oh,
also
that
would have
would've
been
been kinda
cool.
bad.
That would
Alright,
have been
hang
awesome.
on a
That would have been
second.
awesome.
And then they show the
How do you know
full
it's good?
sex
Because
scene.
I know it is good.
Just
and then
and then
this
just
dialogue,
It's terrible.
it baffled me.
This dialogue is so it's like
Wait,
CW has
wait,
better
somebody should read
dialogue.
this. Somebody should read this.
I'm reading it.
You've
Alright.
always
Read it out
known.
loud.
What about everyone else?
All the other people who think they know what's
Hold
good.
on. So one person should do it.
I'll do it.
They don't get to choose.
He said, "I'm sorry, baby."
I'll
But you
read
have to
it.
die, man.
Yes.
But where's his dagger?
Wait, yo, his dagger's on
Building the world.
No, his
This
dagger's
is
on his
our
right
reason.
side.
It has been from the beginning. Since you were a little boy with a bastard's name, and I was a little girl who couldn't count to 20.
Why is he
Stop
keep
bringing
bringing
it
this
up.
up?
Why?
Second
Do it together.
time.
We do it.
I
No, that was
think
the
the
third
line that
time.
you said
That
was
was the
really
third time she
soft.
said
We'll
it.
break the wheel together.
Softly.
We'll softly break the wheel.
You are
You
my-
are-
and then
draw-
we all
we have to
drank.
take us now.
No.
And then always.
And she's
Well,
like,
except
and she said, "I'm so big.
And
I
then-
love you,
and then-
baby."
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Full on
damn.
Music bar, music bar, music bar.
And then you hit. The,
Where's this knife? Where's this
Where
knife?
is
It's
the
on his
knife?
right side. It's on his right
look,
side.
you got he
Grunts.
grunt. That was you. Look, he that was the first time he did. He said,
Both pants.
"Ugh."
How did she not
thought that-
expect that to happen?
Is this the second time he?
No, you do realize that the
Yeah.
whole reason why she burnt that whole thing down is because she realized that she can't actually get everything she wants. Because John won't fuck her.
That's not what they said, actually. That wasn't the reason that they gave.
I don't give a shit what they
This was a
These guys
terrible
clearly are
scene.
incompetent.
That's such a weird way to
It's a
hold
weird
her!
fucking pose, and it's
Also,
fucking.
She died in
dumb.
5 seconds!
How does your mouth
And that- and
and
it
nose
has-
bleed if you get stabbed?
Okay,
in
that's
the
an anime
stomach?
thing that's happening
no,
right
no,
now.
this- I mean,
that's legit.
all-
You said
all
an
TV,
anime
all
thing.
TV does it because
That's
in
legit.
reality,
That's legit. No, it's legit. Internal bleeding will just.
no,
Because
in
if you're
reality, it
bleeding,
would have
you're
took her
bleeding.
longer to
that's true.
die.
That's
You,
true.
you know how long it takes from a
Yeah,
stab.
but-
Yo,
the
like,
bleeding on the
yo,
mouth
not
does
to mention,
that.
there are less important
And my nigga
characters
said in the
who
heart.
have-
She did not get stabbed in the heart. This
Well,
bitch got stabbed.
You got stabbed in the liver.
She got stabbed in the
You
stomach.
could have said that symbolically, as in he was her
Kid
lover and he
Harington
killed her.
yes,
actually acted the fuck out of the scene.
He
Oh, he
did.
did.
No, he did.
He
actually
did.
fucking
This
fucking
is the
material.
best acting. This is the best acting he's did all season
Yeah.
with shit material.
Oh,
Even
and then,
shit.
but then followed by the worst.
yeah, that's pretty
But the sad part, hey,
That's
so
pretty
like
bad.
the actor for
That was
for
funny.
Bears
Uh-huh.
hated this season. Hated where his character went. A lot
He
of the
dead?
actors, yeah, a
He
lot
went
of
to hell?
just a lot of the actors do not like even even Peter Dinklage did
Peter
like
Dinklage,
you watch the interviews with him for this season. He did not like nobody liked this season.
Of course not.
Not true.
one-
No, Miss Sunday was okay with it.
Miss Sunday.
Me Sunday, okay.
You're right, Me
Sunday.
Sunday. You're right. You're right.
My
Me-
Sunday.
Me Sunday was okay with
It
it.
was that's why Grey Worm was so willing to murder everybody. His Sunday died. Okay.
His
Grey-
Sunday. is
Grey
dead.
Worm's actor.
He
didn't
dropped
fucking
no.
ban.
His Sunday failed. He did. His Sunday didn't die. His Sunday failed.
His Sunday hit the
He
ground.
dropped
Okay.
his Sunday on
Alright,
the ground.
This
Yeah.
was
His
the
Sunday took
big
the
one
Sabbath off.
that
This
I
was
did
the
a big
this was
fucking
the
bit.
dumb. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care that because we've had dragons kill other Targaryens. Period.
How's that happen?
When?
Yes. When the Targaryen fighting each other, the dragons.
They were still listening to the.
They were still listening to a live Targaryen.
Like
They were still murdering Targaryens.
Yeah, but
they didn't care.
that's when they were ordered.
Wait,
He
wait,
was
wait.
not ordered
So
by.
this
I
is
think
my
he would have.
question,
I think he would have killed. I think he should
Why
have
are we
killed.
getting
I
this
think he should
fucking
have tried.
like Disney scene where
Oh,
Drogon
right.
turns into a puppy?
Yeah.
No. He turns into Simba. He turns into Simba with
Well, you
with
have to consider
Mufasa.
the fact that that is his mom.
That was I know, but he turned into Simba
at
with
what
Mufasa.
point?
My nigga Simba said
Oh, fuck.
Wait,
he did. He did the same
Don't remind me of
thing.
that damn scene. You're gonna make me fucking cry.
He did the same
First of all, it was
thing.
not with his paw. It was with his head.
Yeah, which was
So-
Use
worse.
your head to do
Alright,
it.
so
He used his head.
He charges up. He's like,
It can't-
"Oh,
Okay,
Kiss it.
no.
High
Mother-
scream!
Hold on.
And
This
then
part, this part confused me
Alright,
the
watch
most.
that.
Yo,
wait, yo,
hold on.
Wait,
Wait,
hey, I'm
this brings me back to this brings me back to Isaiah's point, where
He's still holding it.
to explosive fire that can explode
Yeah,
a
he's still
brick
fighting.
wall. How is he alive?
Oh
No,
wait,
it's
wait,
not-
wait,
it's
John.
not explosive.
Should you
It
come
has
out?
booster
No,
bombs
I.
also.
Okay, hold on. Why did he do this? Why did he burn the Iron Throne?
Because of
don't
democracy,
know.
obviously.
Oh,
No,
no, I
that's
can
my
tell
big
you.
thing.
Tell
My
you-
big
no,
question
but
was
for
the
me,
same.
the same way y'all said reason why he didn't kill
John.
John. For one, they said the dragons are smart. They actually are intelligent.
They are intelligent. They
I
have said
think-
that.
They
Yes,
said
they
that
have.
long
They
time
have. They
ago.
said it
No,
before.
but they're smart and then they're
But-
sentient at
No,
this
they
point.
are sentient.
They are kind of sentient.
No,
But
who
we
said-
don't
who said
know
it?
that.
It's
No,
kind
no,
of
no,
implied
no,
that
no.
he actually.
Tyrion said it. Tyrion when he locked it when Danny
He
first
went down
locked
there,
him in
yeah,
the dragon.
yeah.
He said they're not dumb. They're smart. Like
Yeah.
you should. This is not how you train dragons. He's not even raised dragons because he's like they
he's
understand. They understand. So I think he burnt the Iron Throne as a way to symbolize that the fact that his mom
house is ended.
No, his mom
was the last person to touch it.
This is where she ended up. She died because of this. Yeah, because he knew. She talked to the dragon. She told them what she wanted.
I get
they
that.
Understood that.
Yeah, but it's not like it. But does that make it any less stupid?
But did he know what the Iron Throne was?
Yes. Yes.
So dogs have an intelligence of a 5-year-old.
He can see at the fucking throne. He can see the throne.
Are you saying that dragons have?
But he doesn't know what a throne is. He's never seen what one is.
Dragons have the intelligence of a fucking.
They have the intelligence of a child who can count to 20.
No, they have the intelligence of damn.
But an adult male.
Because they go through, like, as Tyrion said, they go through like a teenager phase.
Yeah,
where
that's why Drogon was rebelling.
Only one of them did it though.
Yeah.
Well, no, because
the rest of them were underground.
Yeah, she put the other two in fucking chains.
Yeah, but
no wonder why they died. They were too tiny. Too her fault. They were
okay. No.
Hold on. They got cut.
Wait, no. To be fair, Drogon was always the biggest. Always the biggest.
No. Yes, he was always the biggest. But they said it. The reason why the other two were a lot smaller than him is because they were locked up.
Yeah.
Because remember when Tyrion said when they first came to King's Landing.
Yeah, that's not how that works though.
No, yes, that's what they said.
No, not in a single life of a dragon. That's a generational thing.
Yeah.
That was why the dragons got smaller as they went during the time of King's Landing because they were locked up for long periods of time.
So they were domesticated.
Yes.
Yes.
That doesn't work in single dragons. They're not
grow.
goldfish.
They didn't grow. They weren't eating. They were eating. They were doing
that.
Imagine. No. Imagine.
Look at gymnasts.
No, look at gymnasts. So if you talk human like real reality, look at gymnasts. Gymnasts are always smaller.
Are humans reptiles?
But
He's got a point.
Are humans have wings?
We're just talking about growth.
It's different from different species though.
Nah.
Yeah.
They didn't eat. So
right?
they didn't eat.
They absolutely ate. They still had to send things.
Man, they weren't eating the field that they were eating before.
Wow. Used to have no body fat.
All right, so we're transitioning into Tyrion being moved to the trial.
This is four or five times.
This that Avengers Endgame freaking fade to black with 5 years later on the screen.
I thought it was gonna be that. I thought it was gonna fade to black.
And you're like Castaway, fucking what the?
Right.
Tom Hanks, when did you get small?
Where's Wilson? Where's the volleyball?
This scene pissed me the fuck off.
Did anyone else think that this episode had the worst camera cuts?
Yeah.
Yes.
All of the
series. It was really jarring. Oh, but okay, so
especially the end.
But also, hey, can we talk about why is Jon still alive? Why would Grey Worm wouldn't have taken prisoner?
That's what I thought that too.
No, I wanted there to be a scene where Grey Worm comes in and then he and Jon fight and Jon murders him.
And yeah, that would
have been awesome.
Listen. John stayed alive. John stayed alive because of plot reasons.
Yo, not to mention, why wouldn't Drogon
try?
Words.
No, I mean Drogon would side with a Targaryen, wouldn't he?
But
theoretically, maybe, because Jon is a Targaryen.
Yeah.
Because that's honestly what I wanted to happen was for the smart dragon, to look between the two of them and be like, "This bitch be crazy.
Yeah, you're insane.
I'm gonna go with the smart one, who's not gonna murder anybody."
If the dragons are as smart as Targaryen, maybe the dragons are like, Queen, that was fucked up what you just did. Why'd you make me do that?
I wanted that scene.
I'm the bad guy.
What did I say? Remember I told you? I told you the dragon should have chosen?
Oh, yeah.
I said I agreed with you on that.
We're the same person, Zach.
Yara still getting her.
They don't know.
By the way,
doesn't know.
Bryce, we forgot to mention this. There's a reason why Lena Headey still got a paycheck.
Oh yeah, because her dead body.
She was in her dead body.
No, because she was Lena Headey, obviously.
That's good.
I'm trash.
That's Nikolaj
Coster-Waldau.
Shut the fuck up. Shut your goddamn mouth with that handful of it.
Davos still trying to be the voice of reason.
It was weird to see Yara in here again.
If Davos became...
I thought she
was Gendry here.
Because he's a lord now.
Because he's fucking Baratheon.
So hold on.
He's a lord.
There was one character in here I didn't know who he was. Who was the dude that stood up? Was that Edmure? I thought Edmure died.
I thought so too.
Man, who knows anymore?
I don't know who had the people.
No, he had the fish.
Yeah, that's River Run. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was the Blackfish. I thought he was.
The Blackfish is a different character.
I'm aware the Blackfish is a different character.
Oh no, this is his son.
Oh. No, all his kids died.
Yeah.
All of Davos' kids are dead.
No, not Davos. Blackfish's son.
Oh, Blackfish is okay, because the
because he survived. He survived that. He survived that because
because he ratted them out.
He surrendered, and his dad got killed in the process.
Traitorous motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right. 'Cause
Traitor.
Edmure died.
Fucking got your own
the
father killed,
Blackfish
you traitor.
died. That's right. You're right.
Dude,
it is the Blackfish's son.
This entire scene where people started like they panned around the gathering of lords and stuff. I was just like, who?
It felt like a history documentary.
I
It felt like a Game of Thrones quiz of just
Yeah.
like, who's
Dun,
this? Like,
dun,
Now, did you recognize the character? The
Who's
one-
that Bannerman?
Did you
Like, I
recognize
was like-
him on the left?
I was like,
The tit kid. The tit kid.
sucking
Oh,
out
everyone
his
knows
mama's
the
teeth.
Yeah, that was
Yo, but like,
fucking.
and how did he get that old?
the
He
error.
wasn't that old before. Was he?
He
He
grew up.
looks like
Dude,
he
it's
got
called-
a lot
it's
older.
He's like 18 now. He's like
It's
18 or
called
19.
time travel, brother.
He's like 18 or 19.
Yeah.
He's Westeros.
No,
Logan
realistically,
Paul.
no, I'm about to tell you. Realistically,
Logan Paul.
Westeros Logan Paul.
so
Oh,
between the last time we saw him and now, it's realistically been about like a year.
I'm about to tell you
It's
realistically.
been about like a year.
Again, this guy, I was just
Because
like,
they
whoa.
jump time. Like,
That's the
super
Blackfish's
quickly.
son.
I know, I get it, but still, I was just like, what the fuck?
That kid is
Well,
so
and they
big.
also said down uncle.
Well, okay, yeah, that's
Uncle,
right, that's
that, and I'm like, what the
Wait,
fuck?
you're not a Stark, you ass.
No, that's not the Blackfish's kid.
Yeah, it has to be because the
It's
Blackfish is the only one who wears the
it's Catelyn's
fish.
brother.
Yeah,
That
Catelyn's
Tully's
brother.
is not the fish.
That's Cat's brother.
Tully's
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
Tully is
brother.
the river.
Yeah.
The Blackfish is the fish.
Look at that kid is huge. You know it's because he sucked on the teat for so long. That's the secret
Like,
to
oh,
keeping
wait,
from
am I
us
the
in
only one
America.
who does he not look normal now? He
Yeah.
went from being crazy to all of a sudden he's normal. He's just sitting there.
Okay, no,
normal.
hold on.
brother.
He
Yeah.
he
He
was
said, like,
trained for like 6 years. Okay, he's like 4 years. He was 4 years. He was being trained by the old white guy on the right of him. It's his uncle.
Yeah.
So he was
Wait,
his
that's right.
ward for a
That's
long
great-
time
great
under
costume.
Baelish's
That's
the white
orders.
breast.
They thought of
So
it
that
very
makes
well.
sense. He was trained by a dude who taught him how to not be a fucking
I like
cunt.
that everyone fucking
That was
scoffs.
so funny when
So good.
Even Sam,
Wait
even
for it.
Sam
No,
said
wait for it.
that.
Wait for it. Wait for his sword. Wait for his sword.
oh my god, where his sword hit the goddamn
Yeah, they
pole.
had a little-
Okay,
That
little
was so
comic
funny.
relief.
That
Little
was
bit of
funny, but
comic
that was
relief.
awesome.
Who's
That
that?
was
Wait,
cool.
who's
That
next?
was-
Who's next to Sam? Who's that next to Sam?
What? Oh yeah, Sam.
Who the fuck is that next to Sam?
I don't know, but that was not
What's
Game
that
of
from the
Thrones.
Tarleys, by the way?
Him!
Sam.
Him, his mom,
And his sister.
his sister, and
That's
the
it.
rest of their people, the women and children who stayed home.
And his kid now.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
They're not married, so he's not a Tully, or he's not a.
No.
You can
Oh,
He
no,
has
here we
a
go.
kid.
Here we go. Democracy.
He has a kid.
we
They're not
were-
married.
we
It's a
represent-
bastard child.
Hold
Hold
on,
married.
hold on, hold on.
They
They won't
want
just
rule
rule
lords
lords
and
and
This
ladies.
is so funny. Maybe the decision about what's best for everyone
Give it him. Give it him.
should be left to, well, everyone.
And then everybody's just like,
Wait.
dude.
Wait. Oh, bro.
Even Sansa fucking
Wait for
laughed.
it.
And look at Brienne's like,
You gotta wait for the subtitles to show it.
They don't show it.
Oh.
maybe we should give the dogs a vote as well.
Oh, that's my horse.
Fucking assholes.
Yeah. Sit the fuck down, boy.
Like Sam's just like
you
sit
fucking
down, you
bitch.
Sam's thought you fucking asshole.
And then look, Yara's
Hey,
laughing,
come
Sansa's
As
laughing.
the episode went on, it got more and more meta.
It
It
did.
did.
No, that his sword knocking against the pole, that was not Game of Thrones. That's why when I saw it, I laughed, but I was just like, it's not a Game of Thrones moment.
It's not.
That it's like because it's Game of Thrones doesn't have those joke moments
Yeah,
where it's
no,
like you just
it feels
laugh.
like it low-key feels like Marvel humor.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. It was a little
It
bit.
feel
It was
like
a little
Marvel.
bit of Marvel humor.
Okay, and then this is
You
the
mean
part
Star
that
Wars
pissed
humor?
the fuck off
Disney
of me.
humor?
Where they
Aladdin
basically
humor.
asked
Aladdin
Tyrion,
humor.
what do
Tyrion,
you
like,
think
make
we
this
should
decision.
do? Tyrion makes the decision, everyone says, let's agree with the prisoner.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? Like what? Grey Worm should be like, shut the fuck up, kill him.
I can't believe it! And then they just let him walk all around
Right,
the
well,
podium
yeah.
like he had his own...
I
like,
thought Grey Worm was gonna at least kick him.
'Cause
when he
Grey Worm
talked
was
again.
Yeah.
But then he said, "Is you?
Yeah,
you're not here to speak.
Maybe he spoke again. I would have been like, bitch, I said shut up. Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
This
Okay.
pissed me off, and then everyone's just like, let's just agree with the small little man
Did
who's a
anyone
prisoner.
else,
I
was
told-
anyone else
look,
not
hey,
able
hey,
to follow
hey.
his fucking logic when he's like, what unites people? And
Yeah.
he's like,
Stories! Like,
No,
oh man,
I would have been like,
hold on,
no, when he
he's
was
not
hold on,
lying
hold on.
about that.
No, but when he
he's
was
not
saying
wrong, but it's just so poorly written that you feel like
Hold
it's
up,
wrong.
hold up though. But when he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
saying that, I was like, who the fuck has a better story than Jon fucking Snow?
yeah,
Yeah,
Jon
yeah,
Snow.
Like,
Jon Snow,
he
the
died
Iron-
already.
My nigga died and came back to life, and you mean to tell me the broken man, the broken boy has a better story?
hold on. You know, when he said stories are what
Brand the
unites,
broken.
when he said stories are what unites people, I was like, they're gonna let George R.R. Martin be the king. They're
Oh,
gonna turn him into the king of the Sixth Kingdom.
He waddles out. He's like, ah!
I would have been like, best ending ever.
Hat on.
So
That's why I'm afraid.
I'll ask when we get to it.
Not to mention the Sixth Kingdom.
No, I'm about to ask. I'm gonna wait. We're gonna wait till we get to that.
No, we're at the scene where they announce it, so we can talk about it.
Okay.
Fuck Sansa.
So who agrees that she should have fucking kept the North succeeded?
Okay, wait. Can we, one more thing.
Succeeded.
When Tyrion talks
Who
about
agreed?
the three-eyed raven.
You agree?
That was how did he know that he was the three-eyed raven?
He told him.
Yeah, he
told him.
They all kind of told him about the battle.
Yes.
That's the thing is
I'm
that,
about to tell you. No.
So Tyrion goes like, oh, he's the three-eyed raven, and like everybody.
No one's like, oh shit,
fuck is
oh shit, no, shit,
raven?
he's the three-eyed raven. Oh shit, no, we're good.
Yeah, no,
All
everyone
of them
else
know.
should be
All of them know.
Why? What the
Hey,
fuck?
by the way, I kind of can control the past.
All of
I can
them
see
actually know, but no. So
And then
Zach, he
everyone's
told
like,
him.
why the fuck
No,
you go back
I
and
know when he
change all
told
this
them, but
shit?
when did they tell everybody else?
That's facts. That's true.
When did like
Yeah, why do you have this whole
why
situation?
why does Tit Boy and his uncle and the other dude and then why does Blackfish's kid
I have no idea.
and the other dude?
But
How do they know?
Dude, you think they care about continuity?
That's
you think they
facts.
care about actual?
they've done it.
Because
logic
obviously,
All right,
it
so
should
wait.
be John
democracy.
fucking
The Electoral College gets born here.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ!
And like I said, I told you, Zach, if this Game of
United
Thrones, the
States
show
of
has
America.
always been, if it's not,
If it hasn't been said,
if it hasn't been said, or at least kind of shown,
Look at it, like,
it's
Bran-
not real.
Yo,
and that's
Bran's
what this-
such a, like-
But they took this season to the extreme level of that now.
Look at
where
Bran's-
it's just like you have to guess shit now.
Yo, look at Bran's face. Not to mention the cold logic that
Bruh,
Bran presents.
no,
I'm not sure
no.
that's good for a king.
No,
Bran pissed me off.
We're absolutely
No, Bran pissed me off with this line.
Hold on, here's the line.
This
Will you lead the Seven Kingdoms to the
I
best of
hate
your
this
ability?
line with a
From
passion.
this
From this
day
day until your last. Here you go. This is the dumbest line.
Most arrogant
I got this
line
one too.
ever.
Wait for it.
Why do you think you came all this
Oh
way?
my
But
God.
hold on. See, this is where once again logic, continuity, everything goes out the window.
Look,
Bran doesn't know the future, so
Yeah.
how the fuck he know he's supposed to take that king?
and that's something that Jon would
Sansa
never
didn't even
say.
know. Sansa didn't even know he was
That's
gonna be king.
something Jon Snow would never say, even though he has birthright and everything.
But-
I thought they were
hold on.
going to elect him in
But
this
didn't
moment.
didn't
for
they
that.
say?
Bran knows the
cannot-
past, not the future.
Yeah. So
He
how
can,
the fuck
he can
he's
see
supposed to
everything
know?
the present at once.
So how he's
but-
supposed to know
and
he's
the
gonna
past,
be
he can see the past
He
and the present.
can see the past and the present, but he can't see the future. How the fuck would he know? You're right.
that
I don't know. Maybe
Oh.
the last three-eyed raven with the elephant didn't know. I don't fucking
you
know.
try. Zach, maybe it's I don't know.
Look,
you try.
this scene was
Tit boy.
bananas.
Like I said, his white armor.
Man
represents the
2.
white
They don't
of
even
the
give
milk of the
names.
breast.
Yara, Man 3.
Man 3, Man
Man
4.
4.
Man 4 was Gendry.
Yeah, Gendry. Don't disrespect Gendry like that.
I'm not sure I get a vote, but
That was pretty good.
Brie-
Yeah,
that was pretty
Davos
good.
has
That
been
was
the
a pretty
best.
good Davos.
Alright, here you go.
Davos has still been the best character this
Yo,
season.
Davos,
Like,
yo, fuck
easily.
Sansa.
Fuck
Okay,
Sansa.
I did not like Sansa's decision here because this was a
Sansa.
bitch
And her
move.
disrespect. It was
She's
it was
like,
a little
I love you,
disrespect.
little brother, but I will always, you'll always
You'll be a
But
good
you're
man.
not my king.
Yeah. No, just dude. Okay, so here's my problem. My problem with Sansa is the fact that like she's basically just Cersei.
Yeah.
She didn't deserve this. She didn't deserve
No,
this.
no. So the
She
one.
did.
Okay, so
She
hear
did.
me out. So
Sansa,
my thing.
hashtag not my king.
Hear my.
Not my queen.
Hear me
Yeah,
out.
Sansa hashtag
No,
not my
but
queen.
like I said, hear me out. So Sansa was literally trained by both Cersei and freaking the Baelish,
Yep.
and she's taken both of them like into account. She
Yep.
is both of them now.
Which
And
are
like
worse
as a
people.
person, worse even. Yeah. So not to mention there was a whole thing where Arya was like, "Yeah, like you've wanted this forever. You
Yeah.
didn't fight back because this is what you've always wanted."
Well, she didn't
And it's
fight
just
back
like-
because she would have died.
But like, even so, what I'm trying to say is that like, everyone who has ever fought for power has either died or not gotten what they
Bran
wanted.
is not fucking first of his name, goddammit.
He's not.
Okay, Bran the Broken.
Bran the Broken is
Yeah.
first, but Bran Stark is not the
title,
first of his
yeah.
fucking
Yeah, but it's
name.
never just the name, it's always
It's also
the
the title, yeah.
Bran the Broken,
Okay.
first of his
You
name.
know what? Here's my joke here.
Daenerys Targaryen is Daenerys
second
Stormborn
they-
Targaryen.
the second they voted in Bran, all I could think is Bran getting pushed out of the fucking window, and then in Deku's voice from My Hero Academia, this is the story on how I became
the king
of
of
the
Westeros.
Westeros. And
Real
I'm like,
talk!
what the fuck?
That'd be great. That
This
would have been
motherfucker
awesome.
went from literally just being a kid who got pushed out a window to being the king because of
Oh,
what?
no.
Like, what did he do? He sat in a fucking wheelchair the entire time
I
and
was-
tell people and then not even tell Daenerys, "Hey, bitch, your dragon."
And then Jon Snow, they're like, fuck you.
Hey, right.
You have both sides of the country are kind of willing to fight for you.
My nigga, the best thing he could have did. Hey, so John, I'm about to give you this plan, right? It's the whole layout of the castle. So when you murder Daenerys, this is how you get out and get away.
Daenerys?
Yo!
Her name is Daenerys again? Suddenly her skin color turned black?
My bad. So
that's racist as fuck, you
look.
You know Daenerys is a very black name. Don't give me that shit.
It is.
He's right, but at the same time.
I'm not wrong.
But at the same time, you're not allowed to say it. Honestly.
Okay, so I'm like,
there's no D word I can't say.
Somehow Bran knows he's gonna become king, but Bran can't give his own brother a map of how to get out of fucking King's Landing.
Yeah.
Brand's like, thank you. I was waiting to be king, and you're like, but you fucked over your brother, you ass.
You let your brother get taken to the fucking north, you fucking ass.
No, but hold on. Yo, this is what I mean. This all comes back to why I say fuck Sansa. The whole thing with the veil. Jon could have died on the battlefield, but you decide to call the veil to whip your trump card out just to say, "Oh, I'm the one who solved this problem." And then she becomes fucking Queen of the North. You fucking kidding me?
Well,
it was Jon's fault.
Oh, but
that battle was lost because of Jon.
Jon did a bad job leading Battle of the Bastards because he let his emotions get in the way.
Which is fair. He watched his brother get blasted down by arrows.
Okay, but
that's fair as fuck.
Rickon was gonna die. We all knew. He didn't even know.
He was irrelevant. They're just like, wait, there's another Stark.
Wait, so we're at the scene. We're at the scene right now where Jon is prisoner.
And he's like, I don't even know if it was
still
right.
acting his ass off.
Right.
I know, man. He really is.
I was hoping he said she was my queen one more time. I just wanted him to say it one more time.
I did think it was fucking stupid that in the same episode they changed their positions of exactly where they are in a prison cell talking. One is the free man, one is the prisoner, and they switched it 40 minutes later.
They thought
like,
they were cool.
Fucking serious?
They thought they were cool.
Hold on, are we gonna talk about? Are we not gonna talk about how Tyrion is being like an absolute dick here, where he's just like, you know what?
I'll see you in 10 years.
I'm gonna go ahead and send you to the Watch, despite the fact that you're the one who literally saved all of our assets, including mine, especially mine.
I'd like to talk about how their beards are glorious, because Tyrion's beard, as it is a big full
it looks like it's part of his face.
Wait. Am I the only one who realized? So my nigga got sent to the fucking to the wall.
To go beyond the wall to become Mance Raider 2.
Hold on. But he got sent to the wall. And then Daenerys' entire army left to the Isle of the North.
No, that's just where the Unsullied went. We don't know if that's
actually
where...
The Dothraki went with them too. They were there.
I didn't see any Dothraki on that ship. I only saw Unsullied.
Yeah, but at the same time...
They said all the men were ready.
All the men only includes all the Unsullied.
So do you really truly think
that the Dothraki would not just start raping and pillaging the entire continent?
That they stayed? Yes, I believe they stayed.
I don't believe so. But I'm like, you send my nigga to the wall, they go off somewhere to go fuck off in the north because of fucking Missandei and
My Sunday.
And then he still is still fucking exiled when it's like nobody else is here to contest this shit. Hey, John. You're good. Come back.
Yeah. Why do they even have a Night's Watch anymore? What's the point?
No one knows.
You know what I was waiting for? What I was waiting for was like, as he's walking out into the snow, you just see Drogon land.
Wait. Look. Horses, are those the Unsullied? Wait, this is what we're talking about. So,
I swear
whether or
I
not
saw
we see the Unsullied. Or, excuse me, the Dothraki.
The Dothraki are... See, they're on...
There are horses. I don't see anybody on those horses.
So the horses are loaded usually...
Yes, I saw
Dothraki.
I told you, they were going with them.
Holy...
No, but look at them moving like Westerosi people, bro.
And they're walking next to Jon Snow.
I thought all of them were going to murder the shit out of him right there.
They're just like... And look at fucking...
They're all leaving.
Grey Worm sitting up there. He's like, yeah, we cool now, whatever.
Yeah, why didn't he just like get a spear?
He's like,
he did it to the last dude.
Sail the fuck out.
Did it to the last man.
Here, I got it.
But am I wrong in saying that if everyone who was on Daenerys' side fucking left, why is Jon still exiled to the north when everyone in the fucking kingdom didn't want him exiled?
Not to mention, he is a Targaryen. Why is nobody?
It didn't even fucking matter. The fact that he's Jon. Everybody in the north, nobody wanted him exiled in the kingdom in Westeros.
And now the Starks rule everything.
I thought
the Starks rule everything.
So isn't this just like a power play? Wouldn't you need a Targaryen on the throne to balance it?
Nah, you don't really need a Targaryen.
Well, he was gonna be a Targaryen and a Stark anyway, but the whole
But the fact, my whole thing is just him being exiled for no reason.
No, the point of putting him on the
throne. No, I meant him on the throne by himself as the Targaryen.
I mean, the point of putting him on the throne was that he was the best of both worlds. He is the North and South combined into a perfect union of a dude who can make good decisions. He understands all the horrible shit we do.
Nah, fuck that storyline.
Yeah.
No,
fuck that.
This is straight up subverting your expectations to the.
It's just episode 8 all over again.
But
it's just episode 8.
This is literally.
Look at that singular.
Okay.
2007. This is 2017 and on subverting your
I
expectations.
found it kind of weird that not weird,
This
but
is it.
interesting that like anytime they had Sansa, Arya, and Bran, they were in a decent order.
Yeah, all the time.
And I was like, wait, what?
Tall people on the right, on my right. Tall people on my
they
most
can't
right.
help it. She's tall as shit.
I know she is tall.
They can't fucking help it. She's really tall, and Macy Williams is really short.
Yeah.
Like their contrast.
Okay. Now we can talk about this. Why the hell?
Hey, Macy. Okay.
So
shut the fuck up.
Wait, explain what scene.
Why the hell? They're sending him off. They're sending Jon off to the Watch, and then Arya says, "I'm gonna become Frodo at the end of Return of the King."
That's what I thought of the same shit. I was like, this is the fucking end of Lord of the Rings, and then they do the book gag. In the same
they
way.
do.
I'm not going back to the
I'm about
North.
to tell you, and that's D&D.
Yeah.
D&D do not know how to fucking write. They don't know how to write at all. All they did was they took the best. They took a good ending from Lord of the Rings that everyone knows and said, okay, we'll do that in the Game of Thrones.
But
and that's how we'll end it.
You know the character that deserves it? Fuck him. Get out of here.
He's going all the way up north.
Everybody, I mean, come on. We got no resolution. We got this. What are you doing?
I keep forgetting if I can see myself in frame or not. I'm like,
barely. No, you're in frame.
Barely.
This is why I say that I'm pissed off that Sansa got what she wanted. Because no one has sacrificed more than fucking Jon.
There you go.
Like, no one has sacrificed more than him. No one has killed more people than he didn't want to. Like, but
it's really far behind.
Nobody has been killed as
he
well.
actually died by doing the right thing.
He's truly the most Ned Stark of anyone.
Yeah. Not to mention, are we not going to talk about how he's the one who's no longer wearing Ned Stark's like hairstyle that where everyone else was except for this bitch? Fuck Bran. Fuck Bran. Look at that.
He's so smug.
Smug ass smirk.
Like Bran went
all it takes is one arrow, motherfucker.
He went from being automaton to now being smug as shit. Like literally told him.
I'm not too.
He said Grey Worm said this is not justice.
He was near.
He kills all the time.
Dude. Grey Worm said.
He's 7S.
Grey Worm said this is not justice. He said, well, I'm king.
Yeah.
Like.
Bitch,
what kind of smug ass answer for the dude who doesn't want to be king is that? Well, I'm king now, bitch. Can
we not just have Braun? Can we just not just have Braun with like that golden crossbow we had? Just boom,
this episode irks me so fucking much.
It's that whole season though.
0 sense.
Because he made him Highgarden too. Wait. Hold on. This is actually a good scene.
This was a good scene.
This is a good scene. John, you guys are wrong. This is the
this is the callback to Jamie writing in the book.
Brienne is writing the ending of
Jamie's story.
Well, that was
he didn't even say.
She has to.
No. That was Barristan Selmy.
So here's the thing. So this is a callback to I think it was like 2 or 3 seasons ago before Brienne he sent Brienne off. So Jamie's in the room and I think he's with his father and he's writing and he's talking to somebody about being in the book, and all his entire entry was Kingslayer.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
And so he started trying to write a little bit more, and so she decided to continue because when you, as a knight, you're not really technically supposed to write your own story.
No, you're not.
Somebody else is supposed to do it.
Yes.
Okay. But he was hurt that it was just Kingslayer because he hates.
How is her handwriting so good, by the way?
I'm sure they made her fucking train.
No, they didn't.
And then practice.
Nope, never.
Plot.
All she's done is kill.
I meant the actress.
No. I meant Brienne, not the actress.
No, you want to know what's hilarious? At the end of this movie, she ends up being Captain Phasma.
You have to remember it. She's a lady. Technically, she's daughter of the Lord.
You're right.
So she would learn how to write. She would absolutely learn how to write.
She was the lady daughter
this
of
the handwriting, dude.
What's the isle she's from? Tarth.
Yeah.
Brienne of Tarth.
Brienne of Tarth. She's technically a lady of Tarth.
It would have been awesome if Brienne ended this with like, I fucked him, lol. And then that was just the last comment. She closed the goddamn.
And then she presses the button, puts on her helmet, and then she gets beamed up to Star Wars.
Yeah. Draws a dick in this book and then leaves.
So Gwendolyn Christie has been fucked twice.
I know.
In two series. She was fucked in her ending of Game of Thrones because her ending sucked. All she did was get some dick.
Hey.
Well, I mean, she did suck in her ending.
She was fucked 2 episodes ago. Okay.
You know.
Yes.
I wonder how Jamie
her
was
ending in Last Jedi sucked too.
So we're on the scene where Tyrion is like, oh, I'm gonna look out, and we only have like 20 minutes left in the show.
This was so
I
weird.
should push in all the chairs.
Like, I'm gonna start the small council by pushing in everyone's chairs to make it look all nice, and then they come and fuck it all up. It's just
Marvel humor. What did I say?
It was Marvel.
This was easily CW type of writing. It was just like
Wait, you think
we're just
this
here.
last episode is their portfolio for Star Wars?
Oh no! See, we can be funny.
Already written.
Just Star Wars is already dead.
They're doing the next 3.
They have nowhere to go.
They're actually doing the next 3. They're writing. They're not directing. They're writing.
They have nowhere to go but up.
Think about that.
10, 11, 12. Yeah.
Let's. No, that's not 10, 11, 12. It's a spinoff. 9 is the end.
I thought that was Ryan Johnson was doing another spinoff.
Everybody's doing
the Last Jedi.
Oh, there's multiple spinoffs. I thought there was just the Ryan Johnson spinoff.
I don't think Ryan Johnson's actually doing anything.
Ryan Johnson isn't getting a trilogy.
I don't think he's getting a trilogy.
No,
after the backlash.
After that shitstorm.
It still made 1.1, 1.2.
But no one
that's way below expectations.
No, it's not just that though. It's the fact that the brand. They can see the brand.
Talking about Star Wars, you just stop talking about Star Wars.
No, we don't care.
That's right.
We'll talk about other things after we talk about.
Fuck Sam. Fuck Sam.
Whoa. Great.
No. Sam should.
Okay.
Sam should not be here. He did not.
Sam should technically be dead.
He should not have gone. He did not go through the work to get Grand Maester.
Remember
He's the Grand Maester.
Oh
my God!
A Song of Ice and Fire.
Right.
I know
the guy
they went meta. They've been going meta all season.
It's Lord of the Rings. They just did the Lord of the Rings.
He just gets freaking stabbed in the back.
No, wait. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. Sam is Frodo. Arya is.
He actually looks like
Bilbo.
Arya is.
Bilbo.
Huh?
Bilbo.
No. Arya is the Elf King.
Elrond?
Yes. Arya is Elrond.
Oh fuck.
Absolutely.
Unlimited power, just never uses it.
Exactly. She's totally Elrond. And you all know I'm right. You all know I'm right about this one.
He's right.
Oh god, the bringing a Song of Fire and Ice is, and how does it not include
Tyrion?
Like,
how is there
Tyrion is literally.
how is the little person exclusion if he's the hand of the king?
But not just that. What did Tyrion do this entire fucking series? What did Tyrion do this entire series? He fucking saved Sansa. He did a bunch of shit.
He was married to Sansa.
He saved King's Landing.
He saved King's Landing. He absolutely saved King's Landing. He's done a lot this entire season. It was a joke. The whole thing was supposed to be humor. Oh, where am I? Haha, we left you out. Haha.
This is not a humor point, though.
Ice slapper, we left you out. Like, it's fucking
That's the Lannister.
I'm the final fucking Lannister. Are you fucking joking?
So Targaryens don't exist. Lannisters basically don't exist.
On the plus side of having Bran as the king, he doesn't need a throne. He's always
yeah, that was the joke. That's why they didn't have a chair out for him in the small council.
Wait, so is it? But is it the small council because Tyrion runs it?
No, it's a small council because it's this tiny.
Oh, I did not know. I didn't hear him say that. So apparently they were asking about Drogon.
Oh yeah.
And he said he was there. He flew off.
He was
like, well, maybe I can find him.
Maybe I'll find him. And then Podrick takes him the fuck away.
Spin off. Okay.
We're
not there. We're not there.
Hashtag Brand the Broken.
We're not there yet because there's still multiple. There's still a couple more stuff.
Okay, hold on. Did anyone think it was incredibly disrespectful? Did anyone think it was incredibly disrespectful that they always called him Bran the Broken? They don't just call him Your Grace.
Yeah.
They say Bran the Broken, Your Grace. Like, fuck you guys.
Yeah, I'm broken. Your brother did it, you asshole.
What's up with the comedic thing in the end in this scene where they just keep referring to themselves as their
in third person?
As their titles.
It's like I think what they were trying to do here was a kingdom by the people, for the people. But like it just shows that all of them are completely incompetent to rule.
This was them just going like, all right, we're just writing it now. Like you could tell they just They got to what they wanted. They got to Jon killing Daenerys. They got to Bran becoming king. They got to what they wanted, and they just fucked
This is
off.
where they start
This
talking
is
to their
this is the episode refractory period. And then this is just them like, yeah, just keep going.
This is ridiculous. Honestly, this is fucking ridiculous.
They thought and it was a dud. They blew a dud.
They did. They shot their load super early,
and it was like nothing. And now they're just like laying back. They're just like, yeah, let's write some comedy now.
I truly hope that George is at least sitting on Winds of Winter.
See, I say no.
I pray he's sitting on Winds of Winter
not.
until after this. Until this is
lots
over.
Of theories.
Because the rumor is he's gonna announce a release date in a couple months.
Yo, but at the same time, that's brilliant because he's just like, that was shit, wasn't it? Want to see something that ain't?
That was shit. Except that was my ending.
Marketing.
No, it's not.
No. Here's the reason why. Even if this is how he wants to end it, he could still do it way better because See,
I don't think there's any scenario where I'd be happy with Jon getting fucked like this by becoming Manstrader 2.
It all depends on the build-up. The problem is this build-up was so terrible that the landing didn't stick.
No,
if you do a build-up that's phenomenal and then you get to this and you're like,
I'm still disappointed.
If it's deserved,
she's more of a northern person.
I don't believe that. I do believe that he saw how the reception of this. And he's probably like,
wanted to get out.
Okay, so Jon.
So he
scratch that out. Daenerys dying by Jon's hands in the throne room. Scratch that out.
Here's the problem with that, Bryce.
Scratch that out.
There's a huge problem with that. Then he lied to HBO and he's gonna get sued by them for breaking contract.
He can't get sued. It's his work.
Yeah, he could just be like,
but they contract.
No, he can't be.
He can totally be sued.
No. There's no contract that states you have to tell us the truth.
The ending.
That'd
be ridiculous.
Because he owns the IP. He can do whatever the fuck he wants with it.
He doesn't own the IP.
Yes, he does.
No, he owns part of it. His publisher owns the IP.
Yeah. Okay, yes, his publisher. No. Technically, that's not how
the shitty cut start.
He owns the IP.
That was a good cut,
his publisher owns a part of it. He owns the actual IP.
And then that was a terrible cut.
So he cannot. He can do whatever he wants with it. He can sell the IP.
Repeats the scene.
I'm telling you now. I'm about to tell you exactly why he owns why he owns the IP. It's the same reason why J.K. Rowling owns Harry Potter IP and not her publisher.
Oh no, let's not talk. Let's not.
No. I'm saying why. I'm saying why. The reason why is because he sold it off because when his first book was published in '96. Back then, they weren't buying all the rights to all the extra shit like they are.
Oh yeah, that's true. You're right.
So he probably just say JK didn't sell off ebook rights. Right? He's a billionaire.
No, yeah, you're right. Based on the timing that started. You're totally
He owns the rights to his shit.
I still think if he changes the ending, I still think there's something. No, I think if he does it, there's something that HBO can do to him.
It's ridiculous.
Because it sounds like it, but he owns the rights. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. He could tell. Honestly, he didn't even have to tell them the ending of it.
No, he did. He totally did. He was contractually obligated to tell them how it ends because they bought the whole series from him. They bought the distribution rights of the television series.
I just thought of something.
That's a good cut.
Wait for it.
What was the?
I mean, I did. No.
Hey, guys, someone else talking.
Wait, what was the priest's name? What was the priest's name? The old hag.
Melisandre?
Yeah, her. Did she ever come face to face with Daenerys?
Yeah.
Once.
No.
I think once.
Did they ever talk in the darkest night before she walked outside?
Yes. When she came to Dragonstone.
Because now the theory would be that
you're right. She did come to Dragonstone.
She resurrected Jon because she's like, "This is your destiny."
Jon to kill Daenerys.
Why the fuck didn't she just do it at that one time?
Yeah. Well, no, because she was still needed.
They needed them for the long time.
Daenerys was still needed.
Let's
talk. I wanted to get to this. So last episode. They said CGI was the reason they didn't have Jon pet Ghost last episode.
And they pet Ghost right now.
You do realize that the whole reason why Ghost is named Ghost is because he ghosts when the budget isn't there.
Oh yeah, he flickers every time. Mm-hmm. But y'all do know he's actually smaller. They the Free Folk did a comparison of Ghost now to Ghost in season 2. He's smaller.
Yeah.
They put no budget into him anymore.
Absolutely.
All right, which is another thing of this dumbass show. Put all your goddamn budget into
Oh,
this
here we
trash
go.
ass
Sansa
dragons.
gets the
Fuck you, Sansa.
Here you go. You get the
Arya would have been a better one.
No, Arya would have been a worse.
She's
leader.
more of a northerner.
No, she's a terrible leader. She doesn't understand how to lead people. She
Yeah,
knows how to
but
lead
Sansa
herself.
does.
Yeah,
Sansa is a better
Arya's just
political
about
leader
murder.
than
Oh,
Arya
you can
ever
figure out
will.
At the same time, Sansa doesn't deserve this.
Yeah.
Sansa went through a lot.
Yeah, but
this.
she's literally just
Queen of
Cersei
the
John.
North.
Hey, no,
Queen
yeah,
of the North.
when I looked at
This
you,
part was
and
great.
I was like, it's so cringy because it's not that it's Queen. It's just it doesn't resonate the way King of the North
No.
did. Not
to mention, John earned it.
not just John. No, even with Rob. That first time when they stepped in Rob and they's like, Rob is the true king, and then everyone just
He didn't
King
really,
of the North,
Yeah,
and
Rob
you
didn't
just
really
you
earn
felt
that
it. You
idea.
was like,
Yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah,
birthright
yeah,
energy.
and then you
No,
hear this.
So
Not only
Sansa's in the
is this
same
the
position, but
third
she doesn't
time.
get it.
It's
Why
the
is
third
that?
time you hear, it, and it's like it doesn't bring you.
I'm using your
anymore.
words against you, Dallas.
It's boring. And then this fucking scene.
Even so, but
I'm
Jon
telling
Snow-
you, he's Mance Raider 2. He is the new king beyond
This
the wall.
fucking-
You need to
It's
complete
stupid.
that. He's Mance Raider 2 Electric Boogaloo.
You're right. He is Mance Raider 2 Electric Boogaloo. John gets his groove back.
Yes. Obviously. This is. I
So,
was
like-
expecting Drogon to land and freaking bow, and he's just like, fuck
first
it.
of all,
He just
there's a
flies.
big giant fucking hole in the wall somewhere.
There is.
Oh no,
And, you know,
no,
there's
it's
like-
way at the
Yeah, way
it's
at the
migration.
It's not near
This is
Castle
near
Black.
Eastwatch, isn't it? No, that was Eastwatch.
That
That's
was
not
Eastwatch,
Castle
yeah.
Black
This is
right
Castle
now.
Black. No, it's
Yeah.
nowhere near Castle Black.
Yeah.
No, no,
So-
Eastwatch is way the
Eastwatch-
fuck
So,
away.
so
the
like
fucking-
all they're like, hey, by the way, you guys are all kind of fucking terrible, free folk. You still got to get the fuck out.
Well, no, they chose
This
to go
is
back.
Brands
Yeah, they chose to go
America.
back.
No, the free folk chose to go back.
Oh, no.
They absolutely
This is
wanted to
Brands
leave.
America.
Oh,
They said
oh,
Brands
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 America.
America, and it has a wall.
Hey,
It already
yeah,
has
yeah.
a pre-made.
hey, you know what?
And you know what? They're like,
D&D, you did
fuck the Electoral College.
Oh, no.
Brands America.
D&D kicked out. He
Start
kicked,
a Brands America.
Brad kicked
hashtag.
out all the immigrants. Hey,
Yo,
D&D,
that's
you
what
did
this
what
was.
no one, you did what
This
no other
entire
writer in
thing-
Okay,
2019
hold on.
was
This
doing.
entire thing
Hold on.
Kicked out the
Hold
immigrants.
on.
And you know what? It's an ice. It's ice that's kicking
Oh, shit.
To be fair, the immigrants
Oh.
wanted to leave. The immigrants left of their own free will.
Sure
They
did.
fucking
Yeah.
did. Fuck this place.
This is propaganda. You're
I know, it totally is
Yeah.
propaganda.
Guys, did you notice that they're showing a lot more children?
Yes.
in this
Yeah.
scene,
Yes,
too?
Yeah.
I did.
And I'm
Okay.
like, oh, I get it. Ice
did
kicking
y'all-
out the
Oh,
ice.
no.
Yeah.
Separating them
Get
from
them
their
the fuck
parents.
out.
Because there wasn't that many children before.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Did y'all
boy.
peep-
This
did
is
y'all peep
Brands
Ashley's
America.
last episode when she was burning down King's Landing? There were like hardly any
First president.
there were like hardly any
First president of
sons,
the United
any boys
States of
there.
America.
There were like hardly any.
Oh, yeah, there
daughters
were
in
lots of
King.
women
It
and
was
daughters.
all women and daughters. All of the it was just women and children. I mean, women and daughters. That's it. Last episode. There was like
And
no.
That's the end of the episode.
There were like no
guys.
That's the end of
husbands.
the series, bro.
And you
Sorry,
doubt you
sorry.
didn't think
This
you
is the
could do
end of
it.
the series, guys.
Yeah,
This is
also-
literally the end of the fucking Game of Thrones.
The very last shot, they tried to mirror it to the very first shot.
Yeah, I didn't do a good job.
They didn't. Not
They
at all.
actually tried to mirror a lot of shots, but they did shitty.
Yeah, they did because they fucking suck. Like they
All right.
forgot.
So
okay.
let's go back to that question.
Yeah,
I want to ask
that's-
that question.
This is
Let's
a
go
perfect
to
time to
that
ask
question.
it.
Okay.
The question is, everybody gets like 30 seconds uninterrupted. Would this season have ruined it as an entire show? As in, would you ever recommend this to anyone? Because you know the ending now.
Who wants to start?
Let's go in a row, man.
Oh, no, let's
Go,
go.
let's
Let's
go,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, honestly, it's hard to recommend this show because it's like I want to recommend it for the awesomeness that is seasons 1 through 5, but it's like you have to literally quit the show after that because it's like yes, you could watch. Okay, I'll give you season 6. You could watch season 6, but it's just like, do you want to be pissed off by the end? Yes, cool. Finish the series. Do you want to just go out going, I watched a cool show? Then watch seasons 1 through 6, and that's it. And that's it. That's the only I can recommend seasons 1 through 6. Anything after that is just it's gonna piss you off.
Oh, where's the controller?
I have it.
'Cause I want to see if they updated the song, the title yet. Because
You guys do know that the little girl is X24, is X23, right? From
I don't-
Logan.
Oh, really?
I don't care.
Yeah.
We don't care about her. She ain't Laura.
The Iron
Yeah.
Throne.
Oh, that's a bad name.
That's a bad name.
That's a really like we get it. We
Okay,
get it.
my answer is yes, I would recommend it to other people, but I would say, hey, the ending shits the bed, so it will disappoint you, but the entire journey is relatively fun until the end. That's my answer.
Yeah. Yes, because I feel like as a show, it still breaks a lot of ground. It still like has some of the highest production value in certain seasons of like any show ever made. And like, yeah, it's like for the spectacle alone, and like the good stuff, like Bryce said, yeah, go for it. But like you said, it does shit the bed. Don't expect any of these things to end the way you want them to, nor should you expect anything to be satisfying. Like if you just want to like torture yourself, continue. But if you want to leave it to your imagination and then have your own headcanon, honestly, I tell you that.
Okay, fair.
So I would say no. I would say do not watch this. There's.
That's the first no.
That's the first hard no.
I'm a middle, but that's
It watching it here and now in this moment when you're watching it week to week was culturally significant.
Oh.
Watching it in the future, it's like who has gone back. It's going to be related to Lost.
I don't think it's as bad as Lost.
I don't think it's as bad as Lost, but the point is, watching this last season has made a mockery of like character progression compared to like look at Breaking Bad. From Walter White from season 1 to season 5 devolving into being a bad guy.
Yeah.
That is very satisfying, and this one, it just feels fucking dead.
Okay.
Fair.
I'll still say yes, because like I said before, I view this just like I look at JoJo, at least part 4 JoJo, because part 4 is still garbage. I view it the same way I view The Office, which, same exact thing. Most of The Office is great. The last 2 seasons are kind of shit, especially the season before the last one is terrible. But I still would recommend them to anyone to watch because the majority of it is still so good. Even if you're not super into the ending, even if you don't really like how it ends, even if you don't like how the characters, their journeys change, especially near the end, it's still such a good show for, I'd say 80%. 80 to 85% of this show is still so good. Overwhelming majority, I have to recommend it.
Still a solid B.
I can understand where they come from. I lean more towards Will's point, which is just it's a no, because the difference between I would say like this and like The Office or How I Met Your Mother is those were serialized shows where it's like you can kind of watch each episode as a separate thing and not really care about the ending. Like How I Met Your Mother, How I Met Your Mother, slightly different case because it does build to an actual very specific
which I've heard
ending.
is very disappointing.
But
it is incredibly disappointing.
Most shows, most serialized television shows don't build to a type of ending. Like The Office doesn't build to an ending.
Yes,
it builds. Okay, well, it still is a very serialized type of show. It's not a story show.
But they are building, even since season 1, that they're building.
This is a serialized show. Imagine fucking watching 6 movies of Harry Potter and then you get to 7, knowing this is the end, and it shits the bed so hard that you're just like, fuck, I'm done. Why did I even take the journey? Why did I spend all of this money, time? Like, this type of show, the show that has an ending, the show that said this is a story. You watch this because the characters, the story, the drama, all of that, and you get to the end and you're just like,
that's why I think JoJo is the perfect way to sum it up.
No.
But JoJo hasn't ended though. That's the difference.
No, it's like
I'd
say it's like
part 6 is the ending of the main time.
But still, either way,
this is what I mean.
JoJo could fuck half the middle up, get to the end, and you like, fuck, it was still worth it. The ending, to me,
means a lot.
The ending means a lot.
And from what I've heard, part 6, which is the ending of the main storyline, sucks shit, but everyone still recommends it.
But hold on a second. What I'm trying to say is, all right, let's do a thing where everyone here knows Avatar: The Last Airbender. Imagine if that fight was not satisfying. The guy you've been building up this entire time, just trips and falls off a cliff.
Imagine if they smoked him.
Yeah.
I mean, that happened in Borderlands.
But we're talking about TV shows, storytelling.
Yeah,
I know.
Well, this is
video game storytelling is
hero's journey
different.
that goes all the way to the precipice of this is literally the Fire Nation attacks. This is the man. This is the Fire Nation. You gotta beat him. And then all it is we sit down and we have a dialogue.
Like what if we building up Aang and then Aang?
I don't think that happened.
No,
not in The Last Airbender, but it's something else. That's
but
happened.
what if we get to like imagine you build up Aang the entire series and then at the end fucking what's his friend
Sokka
kills
Ozai with the boomerang.
Like,
Sokka kills Ozai with the
I would have been kind of okay with that because it would have been hilarious.
It would have been hilarious. It would have been hilarious, but you would have thought about it like this afterwards. You would have been like,
think if it was a comedy ending, you would have been like, oh.
Because and that's what this felt. It was just such a letdown of epic proportion. This is why I remember last time I said this might go down as one of the worst ended series in our generation.
It is fucking
and they last time I brought this up, they said no, it's not. After watching this is going to go down as one of the worst ending. It's not going to go down as worst series, just the worst ending of a series.
I don't even think it will.
It's actually in the same way of sports. This is a choke. They choked so
much.
Oh, they were up 30 points.
Yeah, this is
fucking
what game was it? It was like two years ago. I think it was like 2-3 years ago.
Oh, the ball?
The Falcons.
Super Bowl.
Blowing a fucking
28-3
lead blowing a 3-touchdown lead. Like this is it. You blew the entire lead that you had.
So many points. It's like if they had done this well, this would have been remembered as
one of the greatest series. Like even if season 7 sucked, which by all accounts it did.
I think that's fine.
But even if it did, even if episodes 1 through 3 of this season sucked, if they just
so long as
blew
you
it out the
landing
with episodes 4, 5, and 6, we would have been like, you know what? It was still worth it. We hated some of the parts and getting to it, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
But this season was literally just. Like, if you go back and watch our reviews, we get from, man, this is awesome, this episode was cool, we're like, okay, I really liked it, to next episode,
okay, we were all pretty negative about the first episode.
Yeah.
Second episode, we were like, this is awesome.
This is better. Episode 3, we were like, this is better. Then episode 4, we came back and we were like, I mean, okay, let's be real. Episode 3 has some issues. Episode 4 kind of sucked.
Episode 5.
And episode 5 hit, and we're all just sitting here like,
God, people on Twitter really like the shot where Daenerys is walking and it looks like she's got wings.
She got the wings.
Wait, was that 5?
Cool
shot. Was 5 maximum penetration?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
that was 4.
Episode 4
was KLFC.
Kentucky Fried King's Landing.
Oh yeah, KL.
Damn, you guys suck. But yeah,
facts. And that's how and the sad part is that's if you like for me like I being one of the few people who goes to social media and sees this stuff, like that's the reaction in the real world. It went from okay, we're still going. Episode 3, most people are like, no, I'm still on board. Episode 4, people are like, okay. Episode 5 was like, alright, fuck, we're done. Next episode's gonna shit the bed. And they got it. And we got it.
So you just came to watch it like it was a car accident.
Yeah, but you saw the de-evolution of the fucking shit.
But you still always have to remember.
I found the best comment ever about this show. What? Okay. Somebody said, this is trending on Twitter too. So Jon Snow was a Targaryen for no fucking reason.
Yep.
None.
Yeah.
None.
Bran became the three-eyed raven for no fucking reason. Dany did amazing things for 8 seasons for no fucking reason. Prince Who Was Promised for no fucking reason. Everyone you wanted to team up for season 8 teams up for no fucking reason. Everyone you wanted to die died for no fucking reason. Bran Stark, the character no one gives a shit about for 8 seasons, is king. Why? Yep. For no fucking reason. Wow. That's why. I've watched Game of Thrones since 2011 for no fucking reason.
Oh. And the sad part about this
mentioning a creator.
Shout out to the user.
Yeah, no. The guy who commented, it looks like a Facebook thing or something. It's Nathan Hyuk. The tweet was done by a Shelby Sama 1 38 minutes ago.
Like,
holy
that tweet,
poetry.
That tweet really summed up a lot of people's feelings, but that also ties back to Will's question of, is this a show you would recommend? And the fact that everyone's kind of conflicted on whether they should recommend, or not everyone, but a lot of people are going to be conflicted.
That it's even a debate.
That is even a debate.
It's going to in this exact moment. It'll probably have more answers in about a year or two.
Nothing in the group project, but still get
Bran Stark.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Project, still getting A+.
Oh my god!
Hold on. To be fair, he did something. He did something.
What did he do?
He told John that he
was bait. That motherfucker was bait.
Look, he made John bait. Yes.
No, he made himself bait.
He made himself bait. He masturbated.
He was
masturbator.
Yeah.
He was a masturbator.
Yeah. Bran is the biggest fucking asshole.
Yeah.
But no, so this
whole shit with him beyond the wall was entirely pointless.
So this to me, this really does go back to that question of, can you recommend this? And a lot of this is where I would tell you now. HBO.
I'm with Will here.
HBO is kind of HBO shitting themselves right now.
Oh, yeah.
Because they know this ended so badly that they have to worry. Are people going to watch this show for the next 30 years?
No, it's this is what happens.
No. This is what happens when HBO ends a show that has been running for this long. Should I even get invested at all?
And that's because HBO knows. Ooh. In the era of streaming where you can make residual money now off of old shit, the way Warner Brothers the way Warner Brothers, I think is it Warner Brothers Friends, who owned Friends?
Oh,
CBS?
yeah. I think it was one of them. I think it was
No.
They're making,
it wasn't on Fox.
Or,
Fox
NBC.
No, it was on channel 5. I think it was on channel 5. Original. Yes, so Warner Brothers. So that was Warner Brothers.
Really, Warner Brothers?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because Warner Brothers owns DC, which is the CW. You're right.
So
yeah, you're right.
This is like Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers makes so much money off of Friends still to this day. Like Netflix is still one of the most popular watch shows on Netflix to the point where they know people will come to their service. Just to
specifically to watch Friends.
Same with
Same for The Office on CBS.
Now HBO has to sit back and go.
Netflix is losing The Office.
Really?
Yeah. Netflix is losing a lot.
I think they're losing it to the. Is it to Hulu or is it to?
No, wait. Who owns? Oh, NBC owns The Office, right? NBC.
Yeah, NBC. Yeah.
So NBC is going to do their own streaming service.
Yeah,
they're going to lose.
That's the other thing I figured it was.
Everyone's doing their own damn streaming.
They are.
Service.
Netflix is.
They're going to fail in 5 years. So
a lot of people are. A lot of services. I mean, DCU, the DC, that shit is failing already. They
I heard Doom Patrol's really good though.
Swamp Thing has gotten a cut season.
Oh.
They don't know if Titans is getting renewed like that.
Hopefully not.
They don't know if and then Doom Patrol, no one knows because the DC shows are in flux right now.
Okay, but Isaiah, what were you gonna say?
No, just more Twitter stuff. So to Twitter user Gerard Kamari, this damn horse, we all know the horse that he's talking about.
Yeah.
The greatest horse alive.
The most pointless character in the series.
I
got one more. Now this one's not funny. This one will invoke some conversation from you guys. But somebody named Rita, GOT spoilers, said Daenerys lost her parents, her brother, her home, her baby, her most trusted advisors, her best friend, her dragon, her people, her armies, was sold, raped, abused, but sure, doesn't deserve a happy ending because her last name isn't Stark.
Fair.
Disagree. No. Disagree.
I agree and I disagree. So one, I can tell you now that Daenerys' ending is going to and has pissed off a lot of feminists for the last two episodes. Feminists hate these last two episodes. Cersei's journey and her ending. They're both their journeys.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sansa's Queen of Winterfell still.
Hate it. The SAWs and the feminists hate that shit.
But Sansa's still Queen of Winterfell.
I guess are you saying because she became a bad guy?
Yes. So they feel like
power corrupts.
So from what I've read, they feel like Cersei was basically shafted, where they built her up to be this big bad, and then they shafted her at the very end.
Yeah, they did.
Which they did.
They totally
They built Daenerys up to be this conqueror, to the savior, and then in one episode they turned her into a villain and then had her get murdered.
It was the worst turn than wrestling.
That's why the feminists hate these last two episodes.
Okay, but to be fair, Daenerys has been turning into a bad guy for like the last 3
years.
No. She has, but the problem is they took They took 6 episodes. They took basically 2 seasons and mashed it into 6 episodes. And that's what was supposed to get 2 more seasons of Daenerys kind of slowly going mad.
I got a palate cleanser tweet, but that was an interesting conversation thing.
Yes.
Here's one that's just funny from one Isaac Nervoso. That's not me, by the way.
No one ever said it was.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us something?
Did you have a twin?
I just put out a funny tweet, guys. Here it is.
No, I'm not Isaac Nervoso.
Sure he's not. That's what
Isaac
Nervoso would lie to say.
Read the goddamn tweet!
Isaac Nervoso, it's his Twitter handle. How to become king in Game of Thrones. Become a warrior like Jon Snow? No. Become a strategist like Tyrion Lannister? No. Be cruel like Cersei Lannister? No. Have 3 dragons like Daenerys Targaryen.
And free slaves.
And free slaves. That's your part. That wasn't here. No. Roll your eyes like Bran Stark. Yeah.
I told you this this brand. The fact that Brand becomes king, like, come on.
The one guy who, like, there's not, like, he's white bread. He's bland. There's nothing about him where you're just like, oh, you know what? I can dig that. Not at all. Who digs that? Who would actually dig? Oh, you know what? This guy who's literally just been in a chair for the entire series.
I mean, they literally cut out half his journey across the wall. Beyond the wall, he had such a longer journey.
He did.
So much other shit happened in that fucking cave.
They cut a lot of it out. They really did.
I'm sorry for people viewing this. Is just
We've
fucking...
been long bottomed.
It's Tit Boy. It's
so,
just Tit Boy.
So remember.
Oh my God, Tit
remember
Boy.
when Neville grew up? When Neville went from just an ugly little fat kid to holy shit.
It's like, you are such a pretty man.
Wait, so
or even Draco. When Draco went from little shitty little boy to
damn,
Tom Felton.
Tom Felton.
You the man. Like,
he also has one of the best American accents out of all of them.
Oh,
he does, because it was great in Flash. He was.
All right.
I didn't watch that far.
Was he American in Flash? I can't remember.
I'm gonna step out for a bit. I gotta go do something. But somebody, a Chaos is a leader, a ladder, posted, "Thank you for the first 6 seasons."
Yep.
And that was it.
That
was it.
And I argue. I mean, go everybody, because we're about to wrap up pretty much.
Oh, we're about to wrap up. Never mind.
Yeah, I gotta get going.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like
if you're gonna talk, do it loudly.
Yeah. So without this episode, I would have been fine with where things were. If I'm being honest, without this episode, you know, like considering
burn down the city and then they just end it right there.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, if they at least somewhat stuck the landing here, I'd be okay.
I'd forgive everything.
Yeah, I would have forgiven it.
I would, because honestly, till last episode, it wasn't the best, but it was still a good ride.
Yeah, you were trying to forgive this season.
Yeah.
And then they just said, nope, that's no.
Yeah.
We're going back.
Because it's just like last episode, I was still like, oh shit, she's doing it.
Okay. One thought each, because I know I said before I would tell my story of how I would fix this. I don't even care no more.
Ooh.
One thought each. One thought each on just.
You don't need to know.
I got it. One thought each.
I know how I do it.
On
what?
Not the whole thing. Just what would you have changed to have made this episode stick the landing?
Oh, that'll take an eternity.
Just one thought. Not the whole thing. Just
30
one
seconds.
thought.
Put on the timer.
Yeah, I just need one thing you would have done to be able to have stuck this landing way better.
I mean, they fucked it up so much to this
point.
It
was royal.
You're
asking
us, somebody took a dump on a table and you're like, make this into the Mona Lisa.
Okay.
With this spoon.
Do you want to be in frame
and then clean it?
Okay, well, guys, I will say this real quick. This episode was so fucking all over the place. I honestly think they'd have to redo this entire fucking thing.
So are we signing the petition?
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
I know what you're suggesting.
Yes.
You're suggesting Game of Thrones Brotherhood.
Yes!
That's what the petition wants. They want a Game of Thrones season 8 Brotherhood. That's a petition.
Season 7 and 8 Brotherhood.
I
don't want to rewatch all the other shit.
No, it's gonna be Game of Thrones season 8 kinship, not Brotherhood.
Yeah.
I want to know how many people have signed this petition so far.
You did make Game of Thrones season 8 Brotherhood because you can forgive Game of Thrones season 7.
Yeah,
I think you could. I think that's a cool enough moment.
I think I forgave all of 7 because it felt like just a means to an end to get to 8.
Oh, they're loud.
Huh? Is that
audience? Don't worry if you
if
you hear some questionable yelling in the background, don't worry about it. We don't worry either.
It's not what you guys think.
Quick, segue away now.
We have to yell louder.
Yeah.
It's not like something's happening.
Okay.
Laugh louder.
Okay. So as of right now, this petition has 1,142,392 people have signed. And it's going up as I speak, literally right now. It's going up. It's remake Game of Thrones season 8 with competent writers.
Oh, wait, is it on Change.org?
Yes!
Holy shit.
Over 1 million people are signing
when
this
shit. When does it have to be addressed by the White House? So, like, what level?
Oh, shit!
Past that.
Okay, let's read it.
And Donald Trump could be like, wait,
I gotta read this.
Let me answer that. It's 10 people have to call your local politicians for someone to acknowledge it.
Let's call it.
Okay, so let me read it. David Benioff and D.B. Weiss have proven themselves to be woefully incompetent writers when they have no source material. i.e. the books, to fall back on. This series deserves a final season that makes sense. Subvert my expectations and make it happen, HBO.
Oh. Damn.
Okay, and then he gave an update. He said, look, it surpassed 1 million signatures. I made this petition some few days after episode 4 aired. I was just so disappointed and angry. It was simply me venting a bit. I posted it on Free Folk. It got nowhere and I shrugged, went about my day. I had forgotten all about it. A week later, a co-worker called me before I was leaving for the day and said, hey, is this you? The petition had almost reached 500,000 signatures.
Wow.
He said, I haven't heard from anyone HBO related.
Wow.
Basically, he was just saying, he's just saying there's a lot of crap going on. People like me need to escape into things like Star Wars and Game of Thrones. We fans invested a wealth of passion and time into this series. Right. I've been watching religiously since season 2 myself. I read all the books, eagerly await the next 2. I love this story. I like most of you, was crushed to see how the last season in season 7, let's be real, has been handled. Is Danny going to succumb to madness in the books? Probably. Is Arya going to kill the Night King? Well, he doesn't exist in the books as of yet, so maybe. Is Jaime going to sacrifice his entire character arc to go embrace Cersei? I doubt it. It's just, oh man.
Fuck.
And he's just going on about his feelings. It's a long ass fucking post update. But yeah, this is, of course, HBO's they're not gonna do anything because they can't. But I will say this.
If they announce this, then they would keep subscribers.
I will say this.
That's facts.
True. If George finishes the books, we will absolutely see another version in about 20 to 30 years if he finishes the books.
40.
Holy
people.
So we'll get.
I know it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Because So what HBO is going to, they're going to make damn sure they're gonna make damn sure no one else can make another series for a while.
Yeah.
HBO's
Game of Thrones, A Song of Ice and Fire.
Because they know if somebody else comes along with the entire book series to do
it, a Song of Ice and Fire.
then no one's gonna ever watch Game of Thrones version again.
I mean
HBO's version again. No one ever.
And then you actually have the seasons based on.
And you know that they're not gonna call it Game of Thrones either. They're gonna call it they're gonna call it A Song of Ice and Fire or something else.
Never stand it up.
Okay, so that was it, everybody. I mean, I don't know if you guys want to do the answer, but if not, it's probably this.
Yeah, honestly,
okay.
I already gave my answer.
All right, so that was it. That was our series finale recap. Y'all have listened to us. Y'all have watched us for the last 6 episodes. I wish we would have been doing this for years, but it's okay because this was
You're
worth
starting now.
No, honestly, we'll probably be back to watch other stuff and do recaps of other stuff, shows that we might.
Next is Spider-Man.
Fuck
Spider-Man. What? The movie?
Far From Home.
I don't give a fuck about that. Nobody. Look, I might be over Marvel.
MCU is over.
Like Endgame was the end for me.
Oh yeah, facts. Although
I'll watch
think
a few
Spider-Man
things.
personally. I'll watch Spider-Man.
I'll watch.
I want Guardians
happy.
3 to do a huge rework of the entire franchise because I think it will.
Okay, so listen. Let's say our goodbyes. So it was nice. Thank you. We got everybody for watching. Definitely Tim, because you've been with us since the very beginning.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you.
So yes, I'm out. Geekosity. I will have more videos. I mean, if you guys want, hey, go watch the other videos I put on the channel. Go watch the old recaps, and that's about it. I'll see you guys on my channel. Hopefully, if you like the channel, if you like the videos, please like, subscribe, comment down below. That really does help with this algorithm that I have no idea about. So
final quote.
Okay, wait, final quote after. So Dallas, can we get a goodbye?
Oh well, I'd just like to say goodbye, good evening, good night.
All right.
All right, Sherman.
All right, see ya. That's it.
It was a ride. It was a thing.
It was fun. This was worth watching it to do this. And
honestly.
Yeah, it's worth saying.
It's worth the camaraderie.
It's worth hating Sansa.
Cut it off right after I say this. Catelyn Stark still sucks. I'm glad she died. She's the worst character in the entire show. Fuck her.
Hey, fuck Sansa too.